Defensively, they try to go on top. It's intercepted by Wickner. Wickner's got a fast break. Drives in right side, scores another layup. Halfway through the opening act, and 7-0 MFL Marac in the lead. McKenna Hofer back into the game. Top of the key, open for three. Got it just off the right side. And a quick 7-0 spurt by the Vikings ties things up. Brisky, right side, pass intercepted by Casey Pika. Pika back over to Wickner and scores the layup. Good, sound, fundamental defense. Bulldogs have the lead, and here's the timeout taken by Edco. 22-21. Hofer right side for three. Got it again. Hofer back-to-back threes, and the Vikings go up 31-26. Well, it wasn't a pretty finish, but Edco finds a way to get it done. They defeat MFL Marac in a hotly contested ball game by a final score of 44-43. In the lane, they try to go to Rochford, and that ball knocked out of there. Picked up MFL Marac again. Lightfoot, crossover dribble, drives in, swoops in from the right side. It's up and in. Here's an 8-0 spurt to start the game for MFL Marac, and here's a timeout taken by Edco. Back left side, the pass overshot to Parker Keel. They turn it over. Rochford leads the break, drives in, double pump layup, and it's up and in. Let Lightfoot go by him, and the Vikings suddenly back within two. Right side stagger, drives in, blocked again. This time by Meany as he challenged him. Second block for Meany. Lightfoot, nice feed to Keel, who scores the left-handed layup. Bulldogs smooth in transition. They lead by 18. Lightfoot takes it off the right side of the basket. Inbounds to Keel. He's open, deep right corner for three. Got it as he heads out of bounds on that far right corner. Bulldogs up by 23. Biggest lead of the night. MFL Marac used an 8-0 run to close the first quarter. They led by 10. It was extended to 16 at the end of the half, and they go on to win big. MFL Marac over Edco, 76-48. The best high school basketball is on KCTN FM 100. It's back to Upper Iowa Conference basketball tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Postville visits Central. First off, we have the girls' game. The Postville girls are coming off a loss to a very good Key High team on Tuesday night. They look to continue to improve as they go after their first victory. For Central, a young team that is coming off a loss to a solid Turkey Valley team, they look to continue to improve as well and get back on track. It's game one of two, Postville and Central. Tonight's Chalk Talk for the girls' game next.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life is better with American Family Insurance because our agents provide specialized local expertise to help you get the right coverage at the right price. We understand that farming is at the heart of what you do, and we want to help protect what you've worked so hard for. Let's build the policy your farm deserves.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader or call 563-245-2366.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Postville Veterinary Clinic, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by Clayton County Recycling in Monona. We begin the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Postville girls basketball coach Kim Cleave. Coach, your team dropping a decision to a top 10 team in Keyhigh, 64-24 on Tuesday night. Tell me about that game.
We continue to score, but our starters just kind of had like an off night. Our bench players kind of came in and got some good defensive and offensive rebounds, but a lot of those, we got a lot of shots taken, but we just didn't quite finish most of our shots.
All right, so tough, obviously, game for you guys. Let's talk about individuals as far as who's starting for you in tonight's ball game.
Yep, starters for tonight, Ava Vargas, a senior, Leticia Dahl, Taylon Rios, Dalia Acevedo, and Melanie Mejia, also a senior.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yep, tonight Eliana Loera will be coming off the bench, Carly Knutson, a senior, and Cheyenne Ruff, a senior.
All right, turning our attention to Central, what do you know about the Warriors?
I know that they play good defense. Offensively, they like to dribble drive. They like to hit that backdoor cut, and we just have to be ready for it.
All right, let's talk a little bit about your team as far as keys in the ball game tonight.
Yep, our keys to the ball game is finishing our shots and our drives and getting that offensive rebound if it doesn't go in right away, and rebounding offensively and defensively, something that we can improve on. You can always improve on it.
Yeah,
so.
Absolutely. All right,
Yeah.
let's talk about progress, because you guys, again, are about a fourth of the way through your schedule. Do you like the progress this team has made so far?
So far, yes. Monday, I felt like we kind of turned a corner. We were working very well together as a team. I kind of gave them that, we were all out there having fun, just playing the game, not really thinking too much about it. And we had the most points of our season, 38. And then the next night we kind of turned around and we kind of hit one of those brick walls. We were getting kind of shut down by some key defensive players, Winters and Mutterman. And I think that kind of hurt us mentally a little bit. So just kind of rebounding from that for tonight's game is going to be a big deal.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much for covering.
You betcha. Postville girls basketball coach Kim Cleave on our Pirate program.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People State Bank. People State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People State Bank, member FDIC.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
You love your business. You put everything into it, nurtured it so it grow into the pride and joy it's become. It's only natural that you want to protect it with the right insurance. An insurance policy from West Bend is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out how West Bend can protect your business, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hofler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated Neat, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. Neat also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. Neat, connecting you now.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by TD Sports Bar Grill in downtown Elkader, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point and Arlington, member FDIC, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, and Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. We continue the Chalk Talk for our girls game. We're joined by Central girls basketball coach Mark Wiley. Coach, your team 3-2, 2-2 in the conference. Dropped a conference game to Turkey Valley Tuesday night, 56-36. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was a good game actually, Dan. For the first three quarters, we went in the fourth quarter just down 4. We did not shoot the ball real well in the fourth quarter, and we struggled from the free throw line. So definitely not a recipe to come out with a victory in that game. But the kids battled. I thought we played really hard on the road and did a lot of good things. Just didn't find a way to win that game.
Yep, I know this is a young team continuing to grow. Set the starting lineup for us for tonight's game.
Yeah, Briley Erickson will start for us at the point guard position for us tonight. We have Katie Royer and Blair Sharp, who will also play for us in the guard positions as well. Then we'll have Natalia Singleton starting tonight, freshman for us, as well as Layla Emerson.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Yeah, Oakley Armstrong will come off the bench along with Maya Gregerson, Peyton Stannard, Raylyn Connor. Lila Burns will also come off the bench as well as Ella Frieden.
All right, turning our attention to Postville, what do you know about the Pirates?
Well, seeing some tape, they play man-to-man defense. They have some scrappy guards, so we have to take care of that basketball. I think it's important for us to continue to get out and transition. That's something that we've done a pretty good job of throughout the year so far, and we want to continue to push the tempo on the offensive end. But at the same time, when we don't have something for an easy basket, we got to make sure that we set up our offense.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for your team then.
Yeah, we really struggled in the fourth quarter the other night, whether it was losing our legs 3 games in a row without a practice or what it was, but we just struggled to rebound in the fourth quarter. And we got to continue to rebound for all 4 quarters. We also have to, try to improve on the free throw percentage we're shooting, which is not very good. And, that's a continued effort as a team, not just on one individual or, just trying to do a better job at the free throw line, and not just physically but mentally.
All right, obviously this is a young team. You're now a quarter of the way through the season. Do you like the progress this team has made?
Yeah, we got to continue to work in practice, so we don't get a lot of practices. We have 4 games here before break with just 2 practices. So it's tough to move a young team along when you don't get a practice between each game. But, we continue to work hard, and I think the kids do a really good job in practice when we have them. We really look to grow and get to Christmas break here and try to get more practices under our belt.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in tonight's ball game. We look forward to talking to you later on tonight.
All right, thank you, Dan.
Yes, Central basketball coach Mark Wiley and his Warrior program. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
Stop into Nightingale Drug in Guttenberg to find that perfect gift for that special occasion. We have Silver Stars jewelry line, Gans and Carson home decor, Simply Noel purses and bags, Melissa and Doug toys, and baby items. Need that last-minute greeting card? Stop in and see our large selection. We have something for every occasion. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business, located along Highway 52 in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Bacon Concrete in Postville, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. We welcome you to Elkader, and it's Upper Iowa Conference basketball again tonight on KCTN. It is Central and Postville, and first off, we have the girls' game as I'm joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. A couple of young teams facing off here in game number 1 tonight.
Yeah, a lot of youth in both of these teams, and girls in new roles, and they're still trying to figure out who they are identity-wise. Both of these teams come in with okay records. Postville been on the cusp on a couple of games, but they're 0 for right now. Central's sitting at 3-2, 2-2 in the conference. So they're still figuring some things out here.
We're a quarter away through the season. The Postville girls are 0-5. They are 0-4 in the conference, but some improvement this week. They scored 38 points in the ball game against Trapolo the other night. Even put up 24 against 8th-ranked Keyhigh on Tuesday night, and that's some steps forward there. They've been able to hang on to the basketball a little better this season, but they have just struggled scoring.
Yeah, that's one of the positives is the turnovers have been down a little bit, but the scoring is just not there. They haven't found that consistent score. They're led by Melanie Mojea. She's averaging about 7-8 points a ball game. She's pulling down about 4 rebounds. Letitia Dahl is at about 5 points, and then it depends on the night from there on out. Maybe they have 3 or 4 points. Maybe they don't. It just kind of depends, and they're struggling for that consistent score.
Yeah, they only average about 22 points a ball game, and again, they've played a tough schedule here earlier, but they are shooting just 5% from three-point line. They are 1 of 20, and 22% from the free throw line at 5 of 23. So, again, doing some good things getting to the line, but just not cashing in on opportunities.
Yeah, they need to learn to shoot the free throws better if they can get to the free throw line, but overall their shooting is just, it's not where it needs to be, and I'm sure Coach Cleave is aware of that, and they're working on it on a daily basis. It's a work in progress with this young Pirate team.
Yeah, and they'll have some games like Trapolo had Monday night where they'll have an opportunity to compete, and they feel that this may be one of those games tonight. Meanwhile, for Central, this is a team that is very young. As a matter of fact, Katie Royer is a junior who leads them at just over 9 points a ball game. Riley Erickson also averages around 9 points a ball game. She's just a sophomore. This is a young team.
It is. It's a young team, and it got a little younger this week. Villarejo went down with an ankle, and she's leaving at semester, so they are what they are now, so they don't have a senior top to bottom on here. So this is a 2-year process for them, but I think Coach Wiley is thinking, we got to get those pieces in place, figure out who we are as this season goes on, and they're getting better.
Yeah, when we saw Central last week, Villarejo was their primary ball handler, and that's going to change there. So you're going to throw another new kid into the mix for Central. That's what they've been working on. They played a very good Turkey Valley team. Maybe the surprise team in the Upper Iowa Conference is Turkey Valley. They beat Central 56-36 on Tuesday night. The big thing for Central has been the turnovers really haven't been an issue. They're getting better offensively, 35% from the field, 28% from the three-point line. But Coach Wiley's teams do such a great job of getting to the free throw line. They're only shooting 39% from the line.
Yeah, and that's a surprise. And of course, again, we talk about the youth that's out here, but that's something they can work on their own in the offseason, and they need to. They need to be a better free throw shooting team because they're going to look to attack the basket, attack the rebounds, and they're going to get to the free throw line. They got to be able to knock them down.
And now Postville hoping to maybe catch Central on another offensive night in order to have a chance in this ball game. Keys in the ball game first off for Postville, and no matter what, it starts with hanging on to the basketball.
Yeah, you got to generate some offense, shoot better, obviously, but I think the key for them, knowing they're not a good shooting team, they got to track down those rebounds, find those offensive second chance opportunities because you don't shoot the ball real clean.
All right, for Central, rebounding also the key for them. They're undersized most of this year.
Yeah, and I think they need to find a rhythm. They need to figure out who the hot hand is, get the ball to them, execute that game plan, but find a rhythm. Sometimes they look out of sorts, not sure what they want to do with the ball. I think if they can get into that, the shooting will come.
Yeah, sometimes they look like a young team. All right,
Absolutely.
So again, Central and Postville coming up here. We'll have updates on a number of games tonight. South winning Clayton Ridge, Turkey Valley, North Fayette Valley, Edco and East Buchanan. As a matter of fact, they're already underway, and it's 21-20. Edco leads East Buchanan at the end of one. We'll also have updates on the Starmont-Alburnett game as well. Aaron Reinhardt is our public address announcer, the Central School principal. Let's go courtside now with tonight's starting lineups for our first game tonight with the Pirates and Warriors.
And hopefully he turns it on here.
It looks to me like he's doing just that on the scores table. Saying he's got to test out his microphone.
His microphone wasn't plugged in. Ours is ready to go.
Yeah.
He needs his turned on.
Yeah, it looks like he's got everything working there. So I know they've had some problems with the shot clock here, but he doesn't have our microphone on. Our microphone's actually sitting down.
But he needs to pick it up. Yeah. So we may be doing lineups here.
So we'll have to see. There we go. Well, he's reaching over for it, but not picking up. All right, there we go.
He's got it.
Throughout tonight's game, sportsmanship expectations of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union will be followed. It is a clear obligation of contestants, coaches, and spectators to practice the highest principles of sportsmanship and ethics of competition. Now, let's meet our starting lineups. For the Pirates, number 2, Ava Vargas. And for the Warriors, a sophomore, number 3, Briley Erickson. For the Pirates, number 4, Leticia Dahl. And for the Warriors, a freshman, number 5, Blair Scharf. For the Pirates, number 13, Taylin Rios. And for the Warriors, a junior, number 12, Layla Embritson. For the Pirates, number 24, Dilia Acevedo. And for the Warriors, a junior, number 20, Katie Royer. And for the Pirates, number 25, Melanie Mahia. And for the Warriors, a freshman, number 25, Natalia Singleton. Coaching for Postville tonight is head coach Kim Cleave. Coaching for Central tonight, head coach Mark Wiley, assisted by Emily Frieden.
There you have it.
Our Jim Hammerhand, Isaiah Langlois, and Luke Desner.
All right, there we've got the officials. Opening action coming up next from Elkader after this.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Robertson Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Robertson.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. You're listening to Upper Iowa Conference Basketball on KCTN FM 100, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. Welcome back here for game number 1 tonight here with Central and Postville. Girls action. Pirates wearing their black away uniforms. Postville there in white with the red trim. Central wearing their white uniforms, the home uniforms, white bottoms and tops. And they have Central across their front of their jerseys in red with the red numbers. So we're ready to go here with 1 of 2 on a busy night as we approach the first half of this regular season, which of course many teams will be playing next Friday night, December 20th, and have a long break, couple of week break.
Yeah, it's a long break for all the schools this year just because of where Christmas lands, and they got a lot of basketball to play here in the rest of this week and next week.
Embertson to jumping up for Central, and it will be Mejia to jumping up for Postville. So we're ready to go here. The student section for Central is on their feet. Tip is in the air. It's won by Central into the backcourt, and this game is underway. In the offensive end, Erickson has it on top. Postville will come out here playing girl-to-girl defense. Driving left side with the basketball is once again, that is correction there in number 20. And that is actually Scharf who is operating the ball there. They get the ball in the lane. Singleton takes a shot. The shot is no good. And the rebound pulled down there by Postville. We have a misprint on our roster, by the way.
Yes, we do. Royer is number 20, not number 4.
Yep. So in the offensive end, Postville turns it over. They look to go in the lane. It's intercepted by Briley Erickson. So back offensively, left side, Erickson open, left wing for 3 off the front of the rim. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down there by Scharf underneath. Back out on top to Erickson, and Central gets into their offense. Mejia goes for the steal, comes up empty. They work it to Royer along the baseline. Cut off right side, flips it over to Singleton. Set shot, left side, 17-footer. Airs it out. Scharf gets the rebound, but the putback left short from underneath, but fouled, and should go to the free throw line for 2.
Well, 2 trips down the court, and they put the ball up 6 times already. So this is what I was talking about with Postal. They need to rebound. They need to keep Central off the offensive glass because they can't give them those second chance opportunities.
And remember, Postville didn't get into their offense back at the other end. Free throw by Scharf. It is no good. She'll get another opportunity. We mentioned the free throws have been a bit of concern for Central, but Scharf actually shooting over 50% from the free throw line this season. Second free throw on its way there from the freshman. It is good, and the Warriors are on the board as we've played 55 seconds. Central not, again, going full court defensively here. They're going to pick things up, and they're going to play girl-to-girl defense starting out.
Yeah, good help defense right now.
And Acevedo brings it over right side. They look to trap out of it or just switch off picks. Acevedo right side looking to go into the lane. Gets it on over to, again, Dahl. Dahl looking underneath for Vargas, but covered. Back over right wing. They work it back out on top here. Vargas at the free throw line. Cut off. Has the ball knocked away. Caught in the lane. The pass is deflected and picked up by Singleton as Postville again turns it over in the lane. Erickson back offensively for the Warriors. Warriors left side to Scharf. Scharf with the basketball on the left wing. Back over on top to Erickson. Left open. Brings it over left side, though. And that once again is Royer. Royer drives into a double team. Good job hanging on to that pivot foot. Kicks it left side. That's Scharf. Deep left corner for 3. Shot no good. Left it long off the right side. Mejia gets the rebound for the Pirates. Their point guard handling the ball quite a bit is Acevedo. Acevedo right side to Dahl. Dahl brings it on over right wing area to Vargas. Vargas in the lane, loses the basketball, turns, fires the shot, left it short. It was partially blocked. Rebound by Royer, who gets it ahead to Singleton. Singleton drives the length of the court, but stumbles trying to back her way down in the lane, loses the basketball. It's picked up by Postville. Mejia looking in the lane. The pass deflected out of there, but picked up by Mejia. Postville brings it on top and will try to get in their offense now. And again, Mejia looking into the lane, overshoots the pass intended for Rios, and it goes right into the hands of Singleton. So they've had 3 trips down here and some turnovers. In the lane, Royer on the right block, spins middle of the lane, swoops it up with the left hand, but it banks long off the left side, but she draws contact. Royer going to the post and goes to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, Postville's had 4 trips on the offensive end. They've only gotten 1 shot off, 3 turnovers, and they're going to have to play pretty good defense if they're not able to find any kind of offense. Maybe use that to fuel some runouts.
And the shot attempt could be classified as a pass because the ball never really got up there. Free throw by Royer. It is well short. She'll have another opportunity. Singleton will check out. The first substitution of the ball game for Central is number 2 coming in Oakley Armstrong. Armstrong, a 5'4" junior, averages over 3 points a ball game for the Warriors. And the second free throw being eyed here by Royer. Royer spins it, eyes it. Second free throw on its way. A little more oomph, and that one good. Was short on the first. Central 2 of 4 from the free throw line, and they lead 2-0, 2.5 minutes in.
Yeah, sluggish start here for the offense on both ends, but defense turning up a little bit here for Central.
And back out on top, it is again Dahl with it, going right side into the lane. Nice pass down low to Rios, but misses the shot from inside the right block. That was a nice set. Rebound by Central. Royer ahead of the pack on a nice feed from Armstrong, but misses the shot. It's saved back by Embretson. Warriors maintain possession. Armstrong, right side for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Scharf, another offensive rebound, puts it on the floor in trouble and able to get it out of the lane. Somehow swamped by a couple of Pirates. So the Warriors maintain possession. Royer, right wing with the basketball. Goes left side, Scharf wide open on the weak side. Scores the layup up and in. Great recognition on the wing there by the Warriors.
Yeah, great look by the opposite wing there to see Scharf streaking to the basket, and she finishes strong at the hoop.
And left side, Vargas on the left wing. Goes to the right wing now, and launching a 3 is Dahl. It's off the back of the rim. Shot is long, but Rios gets the rebound, brings it down, and is quickly tied up. And it is Erickson reaching in, forcing a jump ball, and it will stay down here with Postville.
Yeah, that was a nice play there on the back door for Central. Just Scharf streaking to the basket on the left side and the opposite wing. Great lead pass there, the assist and the finish.
Central will take it out at the end of the, or Postville rather, at the end of the Central bench. Gets it inbounds to Dahl. Dahl back out on top and losing the basketball. Vargas tried to dribble to the right, just lost a handle on it. Armstrong, great pass to Scharf, running ahead of the pack. The layup, it is up, no good off the front of the rim, but she was fouled and she'll go to the free throw line for 2. And the Warriors have some young athleticism.
Yeah, showing some speed there. Blair Scharf able to get down the court and hit her in stride. Not able to get that thing to fall, but she did get fouled on the way up, so she's going to shoot a pair.
Scharf's free throw, it is no good. She'll await the second one, but the Warriors, this is what they do, get to the line, but so far shooting 40% from the line.
Yeah, not able to knock down shots up to this point, getting to the free throw line. Well, we've been there 5 times. This will be the 6th one.
And the foul, by the way, was on Vargas. That is her second, and the third committed by Postville. So the free throw being eyed by Scharf. Second one, it is up and in. So they have salvaged at least 1 of 2 each trip, and it's 5-0 right now. The Warriors in the lead near the halfway point of quarter number 1. Vargas, left side offensively. They run kind of a 1-3 high. Goes baseline. That is Mejia driving underneath. Takes the shot too far underneath. The rebound pulled down by Embretson, but she tries to outlet it, and the pass is actually intercepted by Vargas. Back over to Postville offensively. They go along the baseline.
Rios. Yeah, that was Taylor Rios there, a little 10-footer, and she's able to knock that down with confidence. And here's Oakley Armstrong trying to take it to the rack.
And great look by Postville in the offensive end as Central tried to push it ahead. Armstrong gets caught in the lane, and Central turns it over there in traffic.
Yeah, just a little too much traffic there for Oakley Armstrong, and shuffled the feet before she could find an outlet.
Across the timeline is Dahl. Dahl, high post area. Mejia goes left side now on the wing to Acevedo. Right wing, Vargas in the lane, and jumping the passing lane there was Scharf. She was looking for Rios on the right block. Scharf read it well. Scharf in the backcourt, beats pressure, brings it in the offensive end, tried to go in the lane to Embretson, but getting back is Dahl to intercept the pass underneath, and Postville forces a turnover. Driving right side, it is Dahl, lost the handle on the basketball as she went to pass it, tried to dribble again, and it is a double dribble, which is another turnover.
You know, that was a great steal by Scharf on the other end, but she needs to find a guard, get that ball out, because she's much better moving without the ball in her hand.
Postville wants a timeout. 3:20 left in the opening act. It's 5-2, the early lead for Central. Let's take this break.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. Central, the early lead. First time out taken by Postville. It is 5-2 Warriors in the lead, and we've just kind of eased our way into the start of this ball game tonight.
Yeah, we have. Central's got 3 turnovers thus far. Postville's got 6 turnovers. Neither team shooting real strong right now. Just a little cold to start.
And neither team playing full court defense or trying to force pressure.
No.
So they just turned it over in the half court, which Central does right out of the break. They lose the basketball on the offensive end. It's picked up. Driving in is Mejia. Her shot blocked back in transition. That's actually Acevedo who took the shot. She missed it. Rebound by Embretson, and then Acevedo comes over top and commits the foul. In for Central is number 22, Peyton Stannard, a 5-foot freshman. Makes her first appearance during the break. Also coming in as well, and I believe actually that's the only substitution we had.
I think that's the only substitution. That foul was actually on number 4. That was Letitia Dahl.
So that's the 4th team foul on Postville, and Central has yet to commit 1. Right side, Armstrong drives baseline, wraparound pass to Embretson. Her shot on the left block, leaves it short, gets her own rebound, put back, it is no good, banked it from left to right. But there's another offensive rebound and another opportunity for the Warriors.
Yeah, Central's doing a nice job of following their shots, crashing those boards, and they got to knock down some of those shots or learn to knock down some of these free throws.
This is our first look we've had of Postville this year. We saw Central against North Fayette Valley last week. Free throw being eyed by Embretson. Free throw on its way, and it is no good. She'll get another opportunity. But that was their most complete performance in the season on both ends as they won that ball game against NFV.
Yeah, they played really well in that game and looked impressive. So we're expecting good things out of this young team. And we had a sub there, Dan. Number 12, Carly Knutson checked in.
A senior, 5'6", checked in for Taylane Rios on the bench. Meanwhile, there's a girl at the scorer's table in Sharp for Central. Embretson missed the first free throw, misses the second, and the rebound pulled down right side by Mejia. So back into the offensive end with 2:45 to go in our opening quarter. It is 5-2, Central in the lead. On top, Vargas, top of the key, brings it left side, loses the handle on the basketball, but able to pick it up out of a group and hands it right wing. And that three-pointer by Dahl, right wing, wedged it short. And the rebound pulled down the right side by Royer. Erickson in the backcourt, and a good job by Dahl kind of pressuring the basketball as Erickson brings it into the offensive end. Right side, and that is once again in the lane area, looking down low is Stannard. Stannard, they go middle then to Embretson, and as Embretson drives in, there's a reach-in foul committed by Postville. So it's 2 here for the final 2:18 of the opening quarter.
Yeah, and this is going to be Layla Embretson to go into the free throw line again and got the ball there in the middle of the lane, and the defender got a piece of the arm, not a piece of the ball, and I think that foul is going to go against Mejia.
So Central getting to the line every time here, it seems like, down the court. And the free throw on its way by Embretson, it is good. But again, they have not shot free throws well, but they've hit 4 free throws in this opening quarter.
Yeah, that's been the main source of scoring for them.
Second free throw being eyed by Embretson. And that free throw on its way. It's long off the back of the rim and then rattles around and goes down. Popped up, got the hometown touch. 7-2, Embretson will check out. Sharp comes in. Warriors lead by 5.
Yeah, and Blair Sharp's going to come back in there. Embretson's going to get a rest, but Postville still struggling to find any kind of offensive rhythm on that end of the court.
Acevedo left side to Dahl. Dahl on the left wing. Cross-court pass. Jump shot there by Knutson from the elbow. Banks it in from the right elbow. 15 feet away. The bank stays open late on this Friday night. Back offensively, Armstrong. Armstrong, right wing to Erickson, who drives in, top of the key to Sharp. Sharp drives in, swings it left side to Royer on the baseline, and as she drives in, there's a reach-in foul. Rec League defense played that time as Mejia reaches in as Royer took a baseline, back to the free throw line for 2.
And something we haven't talked about, we mentioned it in the pregame, but their main ball handler, Villarejo, is not playing tonight, and she's actually heading back home. She's a foreign exchange student. So we've got some new girls kind of taking the bulk of the ball handling for Central.
And
tonight.
the free throw on its way, it is good. The one thing that Villarejo did as a senior, again, she was the only senior on the roster. So she gave them, even though she playing for the first time for Central, at least some experience at a guard spot.
Well, 10 points, 5 assists, and about 5 steals. So
second free throw, it is no good. Scharf reaches over everybody, gets the rebound in the middle of the lane, and then is tied up immediately by Vargas. Brought the ball down after getting the rebound, and it stays down here, though, with the Warriors.
Yeah, they're going to get another opportunity.
And another free throw opportunity for Central, where they get one of two. Substitution, Rios back into the game for Postville. Meanwhile, checking out is Mejia. And now we've got timeout taken by the official here. We're going to reset the shot clock because we had a change of possession there. So right side, it will be Erickson to take it out of bounds along the baseline. In the lane, Scharf rolls right side, catches it underneath the basket, lays it up and in. Warriors run a nice inbound set. The early lead here at 10-4.
Yeah, well-designed play there. Screener just coming back to the ball and found herself wide open.
And back offensively, it is, again, Acevedo. Acevedo brings it right side, covered by Armstrong. As we mentioned, the Warriors playing nothing but girl-to-girl defense here. In the lane, try to go to Rios. The ball deflected out of there. Fronting the paint area was Scharf. Goes out of bounds with 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Substitutions continue. Embritson will come back into the ball game, and Royer checks out for the Warriors. Both these teams not deep by any stretch of the imagination, as you will see these teams, though, go deep into their bench. They don't have a problem with that because of their youth. Vargas drives in, takes an off-balance shot, and fouled on the drive in. And the reach-in foul committed there by Standard as a nice drive by Vargas off the right side.
Yeah, just trying to get to the rack there and got fouled on the way up. And I think that foul is going to go against the freshman Standard on that one.
So, again, that is the first whistle against the Warriors, where they've been in the bonus since the 2.5-minute mark. Free throw by Vargas. It is good. And again, for Postville, they have also struggled from the free throw line this year. And Vargas makes the free throw there. Knutson checks out. Back into the ball game is going to be Mejia for the Pirates. Second free throw being eyed by Vargas. Trying to make it a 4-point game. Second free throw, it is good. Both made. 10-6. Central in the lead here. Backcourt area, Erickson across the timeline. Down the court, Armstrong. Wide open on the right baseline area, but looking for something better. They bring it left side on the baseline over to Scharf. Deep left corner for three. Rimmed out there, short off the front of the rim. Rebound lost out of bounds by Postville, though. Stays down here with the Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors going to get another chance here, and last time they ran the out-of-bounds play, got an easy bucket under the hoop.
And that was with Scharf, who rolled over to the left. Meanwhile, they get it inbounds to Armstrong. Better job by Postville defending that play as Erickson has it right side. Baseline, cut off near the right corner. On top to Armstrong. Rolling underneath is Scharf. Wide open on the backdoor cut, but misses the gimme underneath the basket. And the rebound pulled down by Mejia. So it just rimmed in and out on a nice look pass. But Postville turns it over as Armstrong intercepts a pass in the offensive end. Back over Erickson, nice crossover dribble, drives in left side, swoops in and lays it up from the right-handed side there, and it's 12-6. She was actually on the left-hand side, but used the right hand.
Yeah, nice change of direction by Erickson there.
And Vargas, right side to Dahl and the right wing with it. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Vargas drives baseline, step back 15-footer, hit the side of the backboard, shot is off the mark, and the rebound pulled down there, right back to Standard for Central. Back ahead of the pack, they go to Embritson, her shot from the block, banks it well long, good straight-up defense by Postville, didn't hit the rim, and the rebound pulled down there by Dahl and Postville. Backside to Vargas, they can take the final shot if they choose. Left side in the offensive end, it is again Acevedo. Rios over to Mejia, baseline 15-footer, aired it out. Scharf gets the rebound. They've got 3 seconds. Erickson brings it to center court. Center court heave on its way, and it is off the mark. Missed it to the left, and the first quarter comes to an end. Central, the early lead at 12-6. We've played one. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
We are happy to announce we are once again performing cataract surgery right here at home. This is Jessica Jones, surgery supervisor. We welcome Dr. Cancel from Gunderson, who performs this surgery monthly at our local surgery suite and holds consultations at Gunderson Eye Clinic, Waukon. Dr. Cancel is a wonderful addition to our surgery team, and we're so happy he's here. Call us today for more information.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Postville Veterinary Clinic, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by Clayton County Recycling in Monona. 12-6, the early lead for Central. Another score to pass along. East Buchanan leads Edco. That is now at the end of the third quarter, so they're booking there. 47-33, East Buchanan leads Edco. And, of course, Edco facing a ranked team in East Buchanan tonight. The Buccaneers, along with North Lynn, a couple of the better teams if you consider them part of the Northeast Iowa area. Postville's basketball to start the second quarter, and it will be Acevedo out there, also Mejia, and they have Rios. Also out there as well is Vargas and Dahl. Meanwhile, they turn it over in the offensive end as Erickson gets another steal as they try to work it left side. For Central, you have Erickson. Also out there is number 13, and that will be, a correction there, number 15, and that is Ella Frieden into the ballgame. So she just checked into the quarter. Erickson, Frieden, Royer out there along with Scharf, and also you have out there as well number 24, and that is Singleton. So again, that is Natalia Singleton. And they'll take it off the right side as they go inbounds to Scharf in the corner. Scharf brings it on over to the right wing, back to Erickson. The ball was knocked away. That's why we ended up with the ball underneath the basket. Erickson on top to Scharf. Central doing a nice job running their offense. Right side, Erickson pops free, launches up the three, got it from the right wing, and the Warriors lead 15-6.
Yeah, it's their first three for anybody. Central was 0 for 4 on threes in the first quarter. 3 of 12 from the field, otherwise 6 of 12 from the free throw line.
And here in the offensive end, Postville almost loses the basketball. Acevedo regroups, then drives in. Shot blocked by Scharf. But Rios gets the rebound from the right, throws up the jump shot from the right wing. That is no good. Singleton knocks out the rebound, and the ball takes a crazy bounce in the corner, and actually with a spin, bounce right back to Erickson instead of going out of bounds.
Yeah, that's the easy rebound, just to play the spin of the ball.
And Erickson has it on top for the Warriors. Left wing area now. And that again is Royer, who drives in and a reach-in foul committed by Dahl as she tried to split the defenders, and actually a travel call. She moved the feet before moving the ball. Yeah. So that ball goes back to the Pirates. Other stats we have in the first quarter.
For the Warriors, like I said, they were 3 of 16, 6 of 12 from the free throw line. For the Pirates, they were 2 of 9, but 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Their only trip there.
All right, turnover-wise in the first quarter.
The Pirates with 7 turnovers, Central with 4 turnovers.
All right, so across the timeline, Postville runs it left side, looking for Mejia on the left block. Good straight-up defense by Singleton. They bring a double team, and Royer knocks the ball out of there. Picked up by Erickson, and then Erickson fouled by Vargas. So that'll be our first foul of the second quarter, and a reach-in that occurred some 60 feet away from the basket. Warriors get it back.
Yeah, and Postville put Central into the bonus pretty early in that first quarter, and they could have had another foul down here if it wasn't for the travel. So they need to back off a little bit on the reaches. That's the third foul on Vargas.
And Vargas will check out of the ball game as coming in is number 11, and that will be Eliana Loera, a 5'5 freshman. Meanwhile, Armstrong is checked back in for Central along with Ebrinson. Armstrong goes off a pick. Tried to go right side to Scharf, but it's intercepted by Dahl. Dahl drives in, length of the court, left-handed layup. It is up. It is in. Transition basket for the Pirates, and back within 15-8.
Yeah, Letitia Dahl running the length of the court and did a nice job of finishing on the left side with the left hand.
And Standard and Erickson, by the way, checked out the last break for the Warriors. So left side, Royer has it, swings it right side to Embrinson. Embrinson looking to Armstrong in the deep right corner. 2 minutes into our second quarter. Back out on top to Embrinson. Knocked away, but Embrinson able to pick it up as she drives in left side. In the lane, tried to go to Singleton, but I think she drove in, and a blocking call committed by Postville. Trying to stop the drive was a Pirate defender, and the foul committed on Rios. That'll be the second whistle against the Pirates here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that's another early foul there. That's Rios' first foul, but the second on the team.
Right side, Scharf takes it out underneath the basket and goes into the right elbow to Singleton, who catches it high but banks the shot long. She was stumbling backwards a little bit. Shot long, Mejia gets the rebound. Postville back into the offensive end. Dahl drives into trouble, knocked away by Royer. Stumbling down, she saves it near the central bench, but it's tracked down by Postville and Rios, so not credited with the steal. Rios on the feet on the block, drives in right side, then body checked by Singleton. The shot was no good. Rios tumbles to the court, and she'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, it took a pretty good hit there as she went to the free throw line, or the basket, kind of all alone, and the quick turn by Singleton, but a lot of body on that foul.
Singleton made contact there with the arm straight up, but the lower body was leaning into Rios. So Rios to the free throw line for 2. That free throw, it is no good. She'll get another opportunity. Erickson back into the game for Central. Singleton will check out. And so you'll have Scharf and Embritson basically at the 4 and 5 positions for Central now. They kind of swing Scharf around offensively. Second free throw by Rios on its way. It's off the back of the rim, and the rebound by Armstrong. Good job going to the ball, and Armstrong gets the rebound. Warriors back offensively. Armstrong drives in, goes right side in the corner. Erickson, deep right corner for three. Aired it out. It's no good. Royer loses the rebound underneath, but they say it's touched by Postville. Right below us here. We'll keep it down here with the Pirates taking it out near side.
Yeah, they're going to say that was off the Warriors, so they'll give it to the Pirates.
So our officials... Yep, he pointed the wrong way and said, it's my bad.
Yep. They said Pirates pointed towards Warriors. They're going to give it to Postville.
And it looked like there was two Warriors there and the Pirate behind her. So our official did a good job resetting things. Dahl, right wing, and covering right wing area, Loera back to Dahl at the elbow, loses the basketball for a moment, but re-picks it up and brings it on over left side to Mejia. Mejia at the elbow, drives baseline, takes a left-handed hook shot, but it goes underneath behind the backboard, then knocked out of bounds there by Scharf, who tried to go get the rebound, and that ball would have been Central's, but instead it will be the Pirates out of bounds. And I think Coach Wiley has a question because Mejia actually touched the ball after the shot and never hit anything.
Yeah, never hit anything, but I think if it's a shot, they can go get their own shot if it's a legitimate shot. They can't just throw it to themselves.
Inbounds, the pass intercepted by Embretson in the corner, and then thrown away by Embretson into the hands of Rios, who scores the right-handed layup. So Postville gets a turnover and a basket. It's 15-10 right now.
Yeah, close ball game here. Central needs to find some offense and try to put some distance between them.
Erickson pick and roll to Embretson, catches it on the right block, lays it up and in. Nice set by the Warriors. They quickly answer, 17-10, Central in the lead.
Yeah, the guards are doing a nice job of leading those forwards right to the basket each time.
And back out on top with the basketball is Dahl. Dahl at the elbow, swings it left side. Mejia drives in, stumbling, but draws contact on the drive in. Missed the layup there as it sailed over the rim, and she'll go to the free throw line for two. She was bodied on the drive.
Well, to get back to that previous shot, they've interpreted the rule of if it's a legitimate shot and then the shooter goes and gets it, they can get their own rebound, and I think that's what Coach Wiley was questioning.
And also the question was, did Mejia touch it and knock it out of bounds last?
Knock it out of bounds last, yeah, but they said a Warrior touched it. But Mejia's first free throw attempt, no good.
So we'll get another opportunity here for the Pirates. Second free throw on its way, popped in and out, and then stayed down. So she gets the bounce. 17-11, and a substitution as Central will bring in number 11 in Maya Gregerson, another freshman, a 5'4 freshman checking in, and Blair Scharf checks out. So a 6-point lead for Central, 4.5 left in our first half. Across the timeline, Armstrong into the offensive end, right wing area to Erickson. Erickson looking for a backdoor cut. It's there, but Gregerson has the pass go in and out of her hands. And the Warriors turn it over. That was set up for a clear layup off the right side.
Yeah, that was a great look, just didn't handle the ball.
Rios, baseline 12-footer off the front of the rim from the right side, missed it, but the rebound goes right back into the hands of Loera, who drives in the middle of the lane and then has it stripped away by Gregerson. So Gregerson with the steal. Erickson ahead of the pack. It is Royer who tracks it down along the baseline and will work it on the wing to Armstrong. Back out on top to Erickson, taken away by Rios. Rios drives in, left-handed layup on its way. It's up and in. So a run by Postville. They pull back within 17-13.
Yeah, two possession ball game here, and Central's come up empty the last couple of trips.
And again, this is the best offensive half right now for Postville that they've had against an Upper Iowa Conference team. Embretson, high post area left side, and brings it on over, wants to drive in, she will, but the ball knocked away, loose ball, Embretson dives for it, has a Pirate go over top of her in Mejia, but it's saved by Armstrong. Armstrong to Gregerson, her push shot from off the right side, banked it without touching the rim, rebound pulled down by Postville. And a chance for the Pirates to get a little closer here. Mejia, right wing, going to launch up a three, aired it out long, but the weak side rebound by Dahl, who misses the putback, got too far underneath the basket. Ball hit underneath the rim, then reach-in foul committed by Postville as Dahl tried to track down Armstrong, and that is the third whistle against the Pirates.
And Mejia had a nice look for the three, but it came off the side of the rim, and Dahl was point blank, just buried herself underneath the rim. Otherwise, this could be a one-possession ball game.
3 minutes left in our first half. 17-13. Central in the lead. Erickson off a pick and roll, tried to go to Embretson, overshot her. Embretson actually stopped in the lane. Erickson thought she was going to the basket, and the Warriors turned it over again. Back right side, stepping into a three is Vargas. Actually, correction, it's number 11 in Loera, but her three lines short. Gregerson gets the rebound for Central. And Postville has four girls in the backcourt. Nobody's back defensively. Embretson catches it, but traveled with the basketball. Postville had 4 girls staying down defensively. Central had 2 undefended in the offensive end.
Yeah, trying to put a little pressure on that ball buried way down in the far corner on the court, and nobody covered the 2 forwards in the front court, but they couldn't get it to him quick enough.
Inbounds to Vargas. Vargas flips it on back to Acevedo. Acevedo across the timeline offensively. Left side to Vargas, crossover dribble, stops at the elbow, and then traveled with the basketball. Stopped trying to drive to the left side, and Central doing a good job of kind of converging anytime Postville gets into the lane.
Yeah, I think that's one thing Central's been doing well defensively is keeping Postville out of the lane, forcing things to the outside and outside shots.
Royer inbounds to Erickson. 2.5 left in our first half. Erickson brings it left side, drives in, kicks it in the corner. That's Armstrong, near side, left corner for 3. Banks it off the front of the rim from the corner. Shot no good. Knutson, who just checked into the game for Postville, able to get her hands on the loose basketball along with Embrinson. The 2 number 12s end up on the floor, and it is a jump ball that will give it to the Pirates on possession.
Yeah, Pirates trying to track down that rebound and end up on the court there. Emerson trying to get the hands on the ball, but we're going to give this ball back to the Pirates.
Acevedo, right side offensively to Loera. Loera back out on top to Vargas. Vargas tried to go in the lane to Mejia. It's knocked away, but back into the hands of Vargas. Vargas takes a 17-footer right side, got the jump shot, and turns to the coach and almost gives like a Jordan-type shrug.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I don't know what that was, but it went in. That was a nice shot by Vargas.
And it's 17-15 right now. Erickson pick and roll back to Royer. Royer run into by Vargas, and that's a concern now for Postville. That is the 4th foul, and we'll see what number that is on Vargas.
Well, I think that's her 4th, if I remember. She had 3. That's why she came out of the game.
Yep.
She's going to have to go to the bench here with her 4th foul.
So Vargas checks out. Into the game back in there is Dahl. So 4 first-half fouls for Vargas. They were trying to hope as a senior she could play through the foul concerns, but it did not happen. Inbounds Embrinson, catches it on the left block, tried to go up for a shot, but is tied up immediately by Mejia. And the Warriors again run a nice inbounds play. They'll head to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, and they need to start knocking down more of these free throws if they're going to get to the free throw line, and that's going to be the 3rd foul there on Melanie Mejia.
So they've got some major foul concerns as this game goes on. Embrinson, free throw on its way, and that free throw is good. 18-15. So Mejia checks out. You already have Vargas on the bench with 4 fouls, and Rios comes back into the game for the Pirates.
Yeah, they're going to have to play a little longer minutes because those foul troubles, those 2 girls probably need to sit for these last 144.
Second free throw being eyed by Embrinson, and it's on its way. Banks off the back of the rim. Rebound kept alive by Royer for a moment, but Postville had good box-out position, and the rebound ends up being tipped to Vargas. Vargas drives left side. Nobody stops the basketball, and before they do, she gets to the corner and drives in a reach-in foul committed by Armstrong. So attacking right away was Dahl into the offensive end. She was fouled on the drive in. They'll take it off the left side of the basket.
Yeah, but good aggressiveness there by Dahl trying to attack the basket. We saw that earlier in the game. She's got the quickness and she can handle the ball enough. Could have gone up with that left hand.
Gregerson checks back out as Scharf comes in for the Warriors. 90 seconds left in our first half. Dahl brings it on top. Drives middle of the lane, takes a 1-foot runner from 12 feet away, banks it long, it is no good. Rebound lost by Scharf. Sliding on the floor is Dahl, who seams it on over left side to Acevedo, but she misses the 15-footer on the left wing. Embrinson gets the rebound underneath for the Warriors. Couple of good plays there by the Pirates, though they come up empty. Scharf double-teamed across the timeline to Embrinson on top. Embrinson right side to Erickson. 18-15, Central in the lead. Right wing area to Royer. Royer with it, looking backdoor, gets it to Embrinson inside the right block. Her layup leaves it long off the left side. Scharf saves the rebound to Armstrong. Armstrong tried to go in the lane to Erickson. It is intercepted by Acevedo. Acevedo drives in, the shot blocked on the way up, but a foul called as getting back defensively was Royer. And Postville, when they feel like they've got the number situation, they've been attacking the basket right away, and it is once again Acevedo going to the free throw line for 2.
Well, you've seen them turn it up a little bit defensively, trying to trap up by half court and really flying out to the ball, and they've taken the opportunities to attack the basket.
Free throw by Acevedo. It is good. 18-16 as Postville has had a much better second quarter offensively here.
Yeah, they have. They've scored a few more points.
Second free throw. It is good. It's now 18-17. Postville back within 1. So the Pirates here winless against a Central team that comes in 3-2, and the Pirates have put up 17 points in this first half. Erickson across the timeline offensively, back over to Scharf. 40 seconds left in our half. Back out on top, it is Royer. Royer right side to Erickson off a pick. Brings it right side, going to fire up an off-balance three. Rattled in and out, no good. Embertson, the rebound, put back, slides on the back of the rim, then slides through from the right side. Warriors needing that basket. The lead is 3. 20 seconds now left here in our first half.
Yeah, that was a big bucket. Nice offensive rebound put back by Embertson.
Acevedo. Pirates can hold for the last shot if they choose. And Acevedo swings it right side. And that once again is going to be Loera. Loera on top, Acevedo, left wing area, driving in is Dahl. Dahl wraps from the left side, uses the right hand, an athletic move up and into the closing seconds of the half. It's 20-19. Erickson half-court heave, banks off the front of the rim, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a ball game. It is Central 20, Postville 19. An excellent first half by the Pirates. They're down by 1 after a dominant second quarter. First half stats coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
At Alameda Clayton REC, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help you stay safe, especially during harvest season. If your equipment contacts a power line, back away. When you can't back away, call or radio for help. If you must, jump clear of the equipment. Do not touch the ground and the equipment at the same time. Report power line hazards today. At Alameda Clayton REC, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton REC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by TD Sports Bar Grill in downtown Elkader, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point and Arlington, member FDIC, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, and Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Welcome back to Elkader at the half. It is 20-19. Central leads Postville. Warriors got off to a 9-point lead, 15-6 early in the second quarter, but Postville closes it on a 13-5 run to get back within 20-19 at the break. We mentioned this is a team that is getting better. We've seen that in a couple of games for Postville this week. You've got the youth of Central, and they've shown some youth at times, but they still lead by 1. Let's go to the first half totals. Let's start first off for Central.
For Central, they're led by Layla Embertson. She's got 7 points, 6 points for Blair Scharf, 5 points for Briley Erickson and 2 points for Katie Royer. They're shooting 1 of 9 behind the arc, 5 of 17 from the field otherwise, so 23% overall in the first half, and they are 7 of 14 from the free throw line. That's 50%, and they've got 12 turnovers in that first half. Now, for the Pirates, they are led by Taylin Rios. She's got 6. Ava Vargas has 4. Letitia Dahl has 4. 2 points for Carly Knutson, 2 points for Delia Acevedo, and then 1 point for Melanie Mejia. So they have 19 points in that first half. 0 for 4 behind the arc, but 7 of 19 otherwise, so they shot 30% overall in the first half, and 5 of 8 from the free throw line for 63%. They also have 12 turnovers.
Yeah, so that's been played even in that regard. We mentioned this is a Postville team that's been handling the basketball better, but now the shooting percentage tonight, they again over 30%, and obviously you want to continue to see that climb, but they scored 38 points against Tripoli the other night. They've got 19 at the half, and even though they lost to Kihei, you still put up 24 points against the team that's ranked in the top 10 in Class 1A.
Yeah, so they're able to score points, and tonight they're already at 19 points, so we assume they're going to score some points here in the second half, so things are improving definitely for the Pirates.
For Central, when you get into your offense, you're doing some good things. The turnover's a little bit high for them, but they've missed out on those opportunities at the free throw line, getting to the line.
Yeah, free throw line is a big one, but I think they've run their offense well and had open looks at the basket, and they've just missed layups, mishandled the ball or missed the layups, and they need to take advantage of that offense. We've seen that they're capable, but that youth is just sneaking in a little bit and making them a little nervous under the hoop.
All right, we'll try to get you updated on scores here. Edco has lost to East Buchanan. This is a final, 60-46, East Buchanan over Edco. We expect to get updates on Southwind and Clayton Ridge. They still have 2.5 minutes left in the JV boys game down there.
Oh, my goodness. It's going to be a late night down there in the River Valley.
We won't get the boys score for you tonight.
Oh, probably not.
And good thing it's a Friday night because it's going to be a late night for Southwind. All right, correction there for Southwind.
Southwind
getting back. Turkey Valley, North Fayette Valley. That game is underway. We'll get you updates on that. And Starmont, Alburnett as well. We'll keep you updated. At the break, Warriors lead by 1. Second half action coming up next.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better with American Family Insurance. Because whether it's a family road trip in your dream car or hosting a family reunion in your dream home, we help you feel protected so you can enjoy those dreams with peace of mind. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Bacon Concrete in Postville, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Welcome back once again here to Elkader. We have another score to pass along. Turkey Valley leads North Fayette Valley at the half, 29-17. It appears right now that the Keyhigh girls are the top team in the Upper Iowa Conference, but Turkey Valley, which lost by 9 points to Keyhigh, I think Turkey Valley is establishing themselves as one of the players as well.
Yeah, they're up there with the uppers right now, playing well against everybody.
All right, let's talk about our boys' game quickly coming up later on tonight. It is a Postville team kind of looking to retool with what they have. They lost a ton of scoring and a ton of rebounding, so they got some young kids. The good news is they picked up a win against Trapola, but Central's got a young team that's off to a pretty decent start.
Well, and I think this Central team, we've seen them, a couple times this year already. They're going to get better as the season goes, and they're just going to continue to improve. So the earlier you can catch them, I think, the better off you are. But they're just starting to feel, comfortable with each other. They're able to shoot the ball. They rebound hard. They play good defense. They're coming together like a team should, and they're young yet with only one senior.
So that'll be coming up a little bit later on tonight here on KCTN FM 100. Second half of this girls' game, if you're Postville, you want to get this game here, hang in there to the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you want to keep it, a couple possessions as long as you can, get it to the fourth quarter and take your chance as far as, hey, maybe we can get a lead and steal a game here or get a win. If you're Central, boy, you got to start making baskets and knocking down free throws when you get to that free throw line.
All right, so the second half with Central leading 20-19 at the half of this ball game. Postville will start Mejia. Also out there as well will be Knutson, Acevedo, Rios, and it will be Dahl. That's the starting five for Postville. For Central, they'll bring out their starting five. Singleton out there. Also out there as well would be Royer, Embretson, Scharf, and Erickson as we start the second half. And it will be the Warriors basketball starting the second half.
Yeah, the Warriors going to go with a taller set here with both Singleton, Embretson, Scharf, and Royer. They all can play in the post, so they're going to go with a little bigger set.
Royer takes it out, far side, center court, into the backcourt to Erickson, and our second half is underway. Erickson across the timeline. Pirates have never trailed in this ball game. They've had the biggest lead of 9. They go in the lane to Embretson, fakes a step to the left, goes to the right, but misses the shot. Strong fake move to the left on a set run by the Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors really needed a bucket there maybe to set the tone.
And Postville got the rebound, driving in, taking an off-balance shot from the right side. His Dahl got into the lane, but banked it long. Warriors get the rebound back in the other offensive end. And Royer able to go up left side as she caught it on the fast break. They're in the sideline break. And an easy layup for the Warriors in transition. Maybe they look to get the tempo going a bit.
Yeah, look to attack the basket.
And driving left side, it is Rios. Takes an off-balance hook shot from basically straight along the baseline and put it underneath the rim. Shot is short. Erickson back into the offensive end. So Central leading by 3. Erickson on the right wing. Guarded well, by the way, by Acevedo. And she goes over to Scharf, who drives in between the free throw line and three-point line. Takes a 17-footer. Shot is no good facing the basket, and the Pirates get the rebound.
Yeah, Warriors just a little off on their shots, a little off to the left, right, a little short, a little long.
And Dahl caught it left side, wanted to drive the basketball, and she moved the feet before moving the ball off the left side, and that is a travel violation committed against the Pirates, and that's only the first time we've seen that tonight. Saw it about 7 or 8 times in a ball game on Monday night.
Yeah, and Dahl's quick enough with the feet. She can beat people to the hoop, and that's what she's trying to do there. Just got a little head start on that one.
Erickson across the timeline offensively. Tried to go right side to Scharf. Gambling for the steal was Mejia. She comes up empty. Scharf in the lane to Embretson. Her shot from the right block. Turnaround post move. Left it short, and the rebound pulled down there by Knutson. Carly Knutson off the left side. So back offensively is, once again, Postville. In the lane, they go to Rios, who drives in. An off-balance shot, no good. Singleton gets the rebound underneath. So again, you've got Knutson out there. Let's reset the 5 for Postville, as you have Knutson along with Mejia, as well as Rios out there, Acevedo, and Dahl. Meanwhile, Central loses the ball in the lane. Turnover by the Warriors. Postville back into the offensive end. On top, Acevedo, reach in foul by Royer, kind of leaned in using the right hand while trying to reach in with the left.
Yeah, just kind of had that arm bar on the right side and reaching across with the left and just came right across the body. So that's going to be called every time.
Oakley Armstrong checks in. Singleton checks out for the Warriors, and they will take it, Postville will, on the far sideline just inside center court as we've played 2 minutes here in our third quarter. Dahl with the basketball on top. Swings it left side. Mejia, who drives baseline, cut off left side. In the lane, trying to go to Knutson. It's intercepted by Royer. Tough pass there. A soft pass and an easy recovery for Central. Armstrong back offensively. Bounces it to Embritson. Her shot up and in as they run it down the sideline. And Armstrong, a nice assist to, that time, Embritson, who took it up strong from the left side.
And I think they want to get it to Embritson much as they can. She just needs to finish consistently strong around the hoop.
Dahl left side. It's knocked away by Armstrong, and it goes out of bounds at center court. Armstrong had a hand in the passing lane, and the Pirates will take it out in their backcourt in front of the scores table. And they go inbounds to Dahl. So a quick 4-0 spurt by Central to lead here by 5. And right side, and this ball goes through the hands of Acevedo as Armstrong again was going to jump the passing lane, which kind of disrupted Acevedo. The ball ends up in the Postville bench, and it's a turnover there by the Pirates.
Yeah, Central's going to reset here and try to get some kind of offensive set with the screen up the top.
And back offensively, and they work it in the lane, trying to go to Scharf, and the ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay down here by the Warriors. So Central maybe trying to quicken the pace a little bit in what they do in the half-court offense as well.
Yeah, and a little undersized. Dahl was guarding Scharf there, but able to get her hands in there and knock it away.
And off the side, Scharf gets it inbounds to Armstrong. On top to Erickson. Erickson right side to Scharf. Scharf drives in, swings it left side to Royer. Royer baseline to Embritson. Embritson trying to take on Rios left side, but cut off. Back over to Royer. Deep three left side. Left it short between the rim and backboard, and the rebound cleared by Dahl. Dahl back offensively, lowers the head, drives in, uses the right hand, and she slides to the left side, banks it up and in. First basket for the Pirates here in the third quarter, and they're back within 3.
Yeah, found some scoring, and Dahl able to get to the rack and is finishing well.
Armstrong in the lane to Embritson at the right block, back to Armstrong. Armstrong back out on top to Scharf. Scharf with it to Erickson, who drives in, has the ball knocked away by Dahl into the hands of Rios. Good help defense there by Dahl, and the Pirates force a turnover.
Yeah, one possession ball game here. The Pirates looking to cut this lead down, maybe take a lead if they can.
Dahl, right side, has the ball knocked away, and I believe a reach-in foul committed by Central. So that'll be the second foul on Central. Postville better with the fouls here. And remember, they've got some foul concerns with Vargas on the bench with those 4 fouls. And also, I believe it is
Mejia.
Has 3. So inbounds, they'll get it. Acevedo will try to go to Mejia, in and out right through the legs, and the loose ball picked up by Armstrong to Embritson. Embritson stops, shot from the left side, got it up and in. Took it up strong with 2 hands, and the ball bounced on the rim a couple of times, got the slide right through. 5-point lead for Central.
And much better consistency out of Embritson this half of finishing around the rim.
Acevedo, right side, that is Dahl for 3 off the front of the rim. Had a good look from the right wing. And Embritson tracks down the rebound off the right side. Rios picks her up full court, and now Central's going to take a timeout here with some struggles getting it into the offensive end. So with 4:03 to go in the half, we've got a timeout. It is 26-21. It is Central leading Edco, or Central are actually leading Postville.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
So it was a 1-point game at the half. Central has opened up a 5-point lead. Been a tight ball game throughout. And it once again will be the Warriors basketball after the turnover of Postville. I was going to mention Edco here before the break. East Buchanan beating Edco tonight 60-46. That's not a bad performance at all by the Vikings.
No, that's not bad at all because East Buchanan, a really good ball club there in the Tri-Rivers and ranked in the state right now.
Inbounds the pass knocked away by Dahl, and Central will try again. So the Warriors here. And now we've got time. I don't think the shot clock started on the inbounds there.
Well, I think it reset. It was at 29, and they reset it there so that they're just making sure that it gets to where it needs to be. It shouldn't have been reset on the tipped ball.
They say 27's close enough. So on the full court pressure, Postville turning up the pressure here in the full court.
Yeah, a little full court girl-to-girl defense.
Inbounds the ball, knocked away again by Dahl, so she's done that back-to-back trips. So now the Warriors here, and again, this is where you talk about playing without really a true point guard here.
Well,
and here comes Erickson back into the ball game. That would be your answer.
Yeah, as we say that, Bradley Erickson's going to check in. Maya Gregerson also checked in there on that last dead ball possession.
Scharf takes it out of bounds near the far corner. Gets it inbounds to Armstrong. Armstrong, by the way, also checking into the ball game was number 11, Maya, as you mentioned, Maya Gregerson. Meanwhile, driving left side, Central misses a shot in the offensive end. Who took that shot?
That was Gregerson on the layup.
And the rebound pulled down there by Central, but Gregerson loses the basketball, and it's picked back up by Postville. Driving in left side, taking the shot, and bailed out by contact is Dahl. Dahl, who hit a strong move almost in the same position a couple of moments ago, drives in left side, took the shot, and bailed out by contact. Didn't get the roll on this one. She'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, she's been impressive. She's averages about 5 points a ball game, but she's already at 6 in this game, and she's just been offensively minded, attacking the basket.
And remember, just a sophomore as the free throws off the back of the rim. We talked about Central having one senior that is, again, can play for them, but Postville has a few more seniors, but still a lot of youth on their roster. Matter of fact, I think they have a total of 3 freshmen that help make up the varsity. Second free throw off the back of the rim. They come up empty. Scharf gets the rebound off the right side. Armstrong ahead to Gregerson in the offensive end, who stops her dribble, then takes a drop step move, but misses the shot short off the right side. Made a nice move. Rebound tied up there is Dahl along with Gregerson on the floor, and it goes back to Postville on the alternate possession rule. 3:30 left in our third quarter, and again, the Warriors lead by 5.
Yeah, a couple opportunities, had the wide open layup, the last trip down, had a good fast break this time down, and came up empty both trips.
And it will be Dahl across the timeline, brings it left side, and then traveled with the basketball. She wanted to hand it off to Knutson, but Knutson started to roll towards the basket, and the Pirates turn it over. Where are we at turnover-wise in this third quarter here?
This quarter, the Pirates are at 5, and the Warriors are at 3, so it hasn't been terrible, but still room for improvement.
And again, both teams kind of canceling each other out there with the turnovers. Erickson across the timeline offensively to Hilgerson on the right wing with it. Goes into the corner to Embretson. Embretson deep right corner, cutting through Erickson. Didn't want to lead her that time. Tried to go back to Hilgerson. The ball knocked out of bounds right in front of the Central bench. Good fronting defense by Loera, who just checked into the ball game. And speaking of freshmen playing for Postville, there's one of them right there. And Scharf will take it out of bounds in front of the Central bench.
Loera jumped right in front of Gregerson there and able to tip that away.
All right, Mejia, by the way, defending the inbounds, and she crossed the line, so that is a warning and against Postville. She did not hit the ball there, but she was crowding basically outside, and she will move a step away and play a little more straight up. Inbounds to Erickson, goes off her foot, and it goes out of bounds. And I've always said this, it's one thing to have a turnover happen in front of your bench, but it's another thing to happen right in front of the head coach.
Yeah, that happened right in front of Coach Wiley, and he was not happy about it because they had something drawn up. They were going to try to score on that out of bounds.
So with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, another turnover by the Warriors. Dahl left side to Loera. Loera, high post to Knutson, just slid right out of her hands. There's another unforced turnover. Loose ball picked up by Hilgerson. Ahead of the pack, Scharf tried to lead Armstrong, but Armstrong was going towards the sideline instead of towards the basket. Led her too far, and they turned it over in transition. No fast break opportunity there.
Yeah, Scharf had the right idea because she thought, Armstrong going to cut in for that layup, kind of led her toward the basket, and it's just going to trickle out of bounds, give it back to the Pirates.
Royer checks back into the game. Scharf checks out. In the lane, trying to go Knutson right through her hands, and Postville again turns it over before they even get into their offense. Erickson ahead of the pack is Royer. Royer drives in right side, pass over to Armstrong. Shot from the left block, leaves it short. It is no good. And Postville gets the rebound underneath by Rios, and she is quickly tied up on the jump ball. So Rios with the rebound, but Central stayed down defensively. The ball will stay down here with the Warriors.
Yeah, good aggressiveness there on that rebound. The Pirate wasn't able to get away, so they just tied up the ball, and they're going to get to a possession.
Acevedo checks in. Knutson checks out. You wonder how long they'll keep Vargas on the bench. She has not played this entire third quarter.
Yeah, she's got those 4 fouls.
Erickson takes it along the right sideline area, out of bounds, and has to go back over on top to Embretson, but it's intercepted by Dahl at the free throw line. Postville turns him over. Dahl drives in, right-handed layup from the left side, leaves it short, took it off the wrong foot, and the rebound pulled down by Embretson. They come up empty on their fast break opportunity.
Yeah, they're just not capitalizing on those turnovers.
And here's Armstrong, knocked away by Mejia. She's got a layup opportunity, scores the left-handed layup. It's 26-23. Pirates back within 3.
And they're turning up the defense a little bit, picking up three-quarter court, half-court, ball pressure.
Erickson offensively, right side to Embretson, who traveled with the basketball. Moved the feet before moving the ball on the right side, and the turnover gives it back to the Pirates.
And neither of these teams looking to take advantage of their turnovers and their fast breaks. We're just kind of hovering around that 3 to 5 point difference the whole game.
Dahl in the offensive end, looking for Mejia at the high post, gets it on the elbow, wide open is Rios, drives left side, up and in, uses the right hand. Backdoor cut by Rios, and the Pirates back within one.
Yeah, Pirates have not led, but they're within one possession once again here.
And back offensively, they'll work it on top with Erickson. Erickson right side to
Gregerson.
Yes, Gregerson. Gregerson back over on the wing to Embretson. So 90 seconds left here in the third. Warriors in a ball game with Postville. Erickson on top, drives in, takes a one-handed floater, banks it long, it is no good, gets her rebound, it's knocked out of there. Hilgerson actually picks it up, Gregerson does, in a reach-in foul committed by Postville.
Yeah, they're going to give this ball back to the Warriors, and Gregerson just lucky to get a handle on that because Erickson got her own rebound, but it just kind of squirted out of there as it was almost tied up.
Scharf will come back in for Central. And Gregerson will check out with 1:22 to go here in our third quarter. That's the third foul, by the way, called on Acevedo. So the Pirates have 3 girls in foul concerns with 3 or more. Inbounds to Embretson on the left block. Post-up shot, foul by Acevedo, and there's number 4. So Acevedo and Vargas with 4 fouls. Mejia has 3. And it is just the second whistle against Postville this third quarter, but both of them on Acevedo.
And that was fouls on the shot. So Layla Emerson's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws here. And they're going to talk this over and see if there was a shot there.
And it will be at the free throw line, Embretson for 2 with a 1-point lead for Central. They had a 1-point lead at the half. Both teams have only put up 6 points in this third quarter. Embretson's taking her time. Free throw on its way, and it's circled out. It is no good. So it will remain a 1-point game. And now you take out Acevedo and you bring in Vargas, so you're switching one girl with 4 fouls for another.
Yeah, 4 fouls for 4 fouls. So both of those girls just need to play smart basketball. No silly fouls, no reaches, no grabs.
Weather the minutes the best they can, the final 9:21. Second free throw by Embretson. Banked it long. It is no good. Mejia gets the rebound off the right. And Postville has a chance to take the lead here in the third.
Yeah, they have not led in this ball game. This is as close as they've been since the start of 0-0.
Vargas right side as they've played man-to-man throughout. Vargas drives baseline and bodied there by Scharf. Got her with the hip. Driving left side. That's the 4th foul on Central. So the ball taken off the right side of the basket for Postville.
Yeah, it's still going to be just a ball taken out on the side. But from here on out, if they can attack the basket, get fouls, they're going to get 2.
Off the right side, taking it out of bounds will be Dahl. Dahl back out on top in the offensive end to Loera. Loera back to Dahl. A minute left in our third quarter. Dahl goes off a pick left side, drives in, takes the shot, banks it short as she was outside the lane, tried to bank up there. Then Vargas, a correction there. It is Dahl committing a reach-in foul, and that'll be the third whistle against the Pirates here in the third quarter.
And that's just a frustration foul because she's so far away from the basket. No need for that, but that's going to be Dahl's third foul, so another foul concern for the Pirates in their guard area.
Another score. Turkey Valley leads North Fayette Valley 41-32 at the end of 3. Erickson brings it right side. Pick and roll to Embretson, middle of the lane. Post-up shot. It is up. It is in. Foul, count the basket. And a nice entry pass lets Embretson have a 3-point opportunity and a 3-point lead for the Warriors.
Yeah, another great feed by the guards. Briley Erickson getting a nice feed there to Embretson. And Embretson, as I said, much better this half, finishing around the hoop. And now she's going to the free throw line. She hasn't had as much success in the second half of the free throw line, but she's still getting there.
Now the 4th foul on Dahl as well. So you've got 3 players with 4 fouls each. And that will bring Mejia back into the ballgame for them. Embretson, again, has a 3-point opportunity. Free throw on its way and banks it in. Take it any way you can get it. Knutson actually checked in, by the way, for Dahl. So it's 29-25. Warriors leading by 4 points. Right in the lane, trying to go to Knutson. Double teamed on the right block. Feeds it back to Mejia. Mejia drives baseline, takes a step back 17-footer, right side, got it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. 29-27, Central in the lead. Inside 30 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, Central can play for 1 if they want to, but I think they're going to take whatever they can get right here.
Erickson on a nice switch by Postville defensively. Erickson brings it back over, cutting through Royer, wide open, scores the layup, slicing through the right side. Warriors quickly answer with 12 seconds left in the third, 31-27. Back offensively, Vargas. Vargas at the free throw line. Takes a step by her defender, takes a shot, and is fouled as she slid between 2 defenders at the free throw line. 5 seconds left in the third. Vargas to the free throw line for 2.
Totally bailed out by contact there. Kind of in no man's land, looking to force a shot, and a couple of arms came across and fouled Vargas.
Free throw by Vargas. It is short, and she will get another opportunity. The 3rd foul on Royer, by the way. And the second free throw being eyed by Vargas, trying to make it a 3-point game. Second free throw on its way, and that one rattled around, got it to stay down. 31-28. Warriors inbounds to Erickson. Erickson takes a three-quarters court pass ahead to Royer, who catches it left side, but intercepted underneath the basket by Mejia, and the third quarter comes to an end. It is Central battling with Postville, 31-28 as we go to the fourth. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Your business is your pride and joy. You raised it with hard work from nothing but a dream. And since you care so much, naturally you want to protect it. An insurance policy from West Bend and Gifford Insurance is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out more about a business insurance policy from West Bend, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland Garage.
Welcome back once again. Some technical difficulty problems on our end. 31-28 is the score. It is once again Central in the lead as we start the fourth quarter. They outscored Postville 11-9 in quarter number 3. It will be Vargas also out there as well. Loera. You have Mejia, Knutson, and Rios, the starting five for Postville out there to start this final quarter. Inbounds to Knutson. Knutson, left side, open for the three there is Loera, rattled in and out, did everything but go down, and the rebound by Royer, reach-in foul committed by Rios. Scharf, also out there, Erickson, and you have Royer, Embretson, and Armstrong to start the final quarter in a 3-point lead for Central. What was our shooting in the third quarter?
For the Pirates, they were 4 of 10, 40%. For the Warriors, 5 of 13.
So both teams shooting similar possessions throughout the night. Embretson drives in and fouled on the drive off the right side. And the entry pass from Royer, Embretson took it to the basket, and she'll go to the free throw line where she will have 2. So again, watch the foul situation for Postville. That is the third foul committed by Rios, but they have 3 regulars with 4 fouls each here.
They're going to say that was on the floor. I thought for sure Emerson was shooting that, but they're going to say nope, she was on the floor.
Erickson will take it off the right side of the basket. Erickson rolling to the left side, Embretson, but the ball goes in and out of her hands. It's tracked down at the free throw line by Royer, but Royer slid the pivot foot after trying to get possession, and the turnover will give it back to Postville. Well, this is what we talked about at the half. You're Postville. You're in this ball game in the fourth.
Yeah, this is where you want to be if you're Postville. They can't be happy about the foul trouble, but they're going to take that if that means they're in a 3-point ball game and a winnable ball game for them.
So Vargas across the timeline offensively, trying to go backdoor. The pass is knocked away by Scharf, intercepted. Scharf drives in, takes the left-handed shot, uses the right hand from the left side. It is no good, but fouled, and Scharf goes to the free throw line for 2. It is shocking that we have not seen more full court pressure in this ballgame. Very light pressure by Postville back in the third.
Yeah, Postville brought a little bit, forced it on the ball, and got a couple of turnovers and runouts. But that's going to, I'm surprised that they haven't tried to do more. And that's going to be Vargas' 5th foul.
Yep, so that calls it a night for Vargas as the free throw is good. She had 4 in the first half. And the free throw by Scharf makes it a 4-point lead, 32-28. 7:26 left in the fourth. Pirates have committed 3 fouls here in this fourth quarter already in the first 34 seconds. Second free throw good. Pirates lead by 5. That equals, by the way, actually they had a 9-point lead, but it equals the lead they had earlier this ball game. Meanwhile, Royer intercepts a pass in the offensive end, but travels with the basketball. Tried to push it ahead, and Royer an extra step trying to throw that pass along the sideline. It goes back to Postville.
So we'll exchange turnovers, give the ball back to Postville, and they're looking for that offensive spark. Right now, Dahl on the bench with 4, but she's been kind of their spark.
Top of the key, Loera goes off a pick and runs into trouble, and a reach-in foul committed there by Embretson. Another score to pass along. Edco boys lead at the end of 1 over East Buchanan. Score of that ball game is 17-11. So they are flying there in those games at Edco tonight. Got a couple of gyms to work with now.
2 gyms to work with. That makes things go a little faster.
Inbounds, they go into the corner. Mejia, the ball knocked out of there by Embretson. That was on the far sideline. Stays down here with Postville.
Yeah, good hustle by Embertson there to tip that ball away.
Again, starting this game, Central led 15-6 and looked like they were going to be on their way, but Postville has been battling uphill all night long. And on the sideline pass, it's deflected out of bounds as Rios caught it on the far sideline from the sideline center line along into the offensive end. It was knocked out of bounds, though, by Central. So now Postville moves down and takes it out of bounds on the farther down the sideline. Inbounds to Mejia. We've played a minute of our third quarter. Mejia back out on top, and they work things offensively with Loera. Loera, and again, working the ball left side. Acevedo, top of the key, and a foul committed by, a timeout taken by Central, I think. Let's see. The officials are going to talk. Do we have a foul? Do we have a timeout? I think they're going to give them the timeout. 6:52 left here in quarter number 4. 33-28 once again. It is Central leading Postville.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hopfler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. You're listening to Upper Iowa Conference Basketball on KCTN FM 100, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. 33-28, Central in the lead. Again, they led 31-28 as we started quarter number 4. We've only played just a minute and a half in this quarter. Not quite that. Actually about a minute, 8 seconds to be exact. And a 2-0 lead in this quarter so far for Central has put them up by 5 points.
Yeah, for Postville, Vargas has already fouled out of this ball game. Dull is on the bench with 4. Acevedo has 4 fouls. She's on the court right now as well.
And it will be, again, Postville's basketball trying to go into Rios in the lane. Nothing doing. Back to Acevedo. Right side takes a 15-footer, grazes the side of the rim. Left it short, kind of drifted to the right. Rebound pulled down there by the Warriors. Postville took that last timeout, by the way. Across the timeline, Erickson. Erickson to Embrinson. Embrinson on the left wing. And again, she'll swing it on over to Scharf, left sideline area. Scharf. And now we've got a foul away from the ball in an offensive foul called on Central. This is on a screen that was set underneath the basket.
Yeah, this is going to be a player control foul, and you can see Coach Wiley asking, which girl did this? I didn't see it. He's asking for some clarification, but that's going to go down as a turnover against the Warriors. Give the ball back to the Pirates. Give them another opportunity to get in this ball game.
Mejia checks out. That foul, by the way, ended up being called on Embrinson. That is her third. Acevedo, pressure in the offensive end, brings it right side, goes underneath the basket, blocked into there by Royer, bumped her along the baseline. And we're going to see some free throws here in this fourth quarter, as that is the third foul committed by Central. Postville has already committed 3. And again, we've yet to play 2 minutes.
And I think that's the 4th foul on Royer, so she's in foul trouble now as well.
The first Warrior with foul concerns. Inbounds, that is Dahl, open, right side for 3, got it! Rattled around, got it to stay down. It's a 2-point game at 33-31.
Yeah, Dahl just came off the bench, had to sit with those 4 fouls, knocks down a big 3.
And back out on top offensively, it is Armstrong. Armstrong stops the dribble, brings it left side, cut off there by Knutson on the wing to Erickson. Erickson drives in, left-handed floater from the right side, banks it long. Rebound saved there by Acevedo, but it goes back to Scharf in the sideline area. Good effort by Acevedo. So back offensively is Erickson. Erickson, left side to Embritson. Scharf traveled with the basketball. Wanted to make a move, but moved the feet, driving right side, and the ball goes back to the Pirates.
And here the Pirates are again. They've got the ball. It's a one-possession ball game. You're deep into the fourth quarter here. They've got an opportunity. Central's got to, really get girl to girl, get in their shorts, get the defense, try to slow this Pirates down.
Royer checks out with those 4 fouls. Gregerson in there for the Warriors. High post area to Rios. Puts it on the floor, tries to bank it up, hits the side of the backboard on the drive. Embritson gets the rebound underneath. Rios just didn't have the position that time. Here's Postville, full court pressure. Embritson to Erickson. Erickson sidelined into the offensive end. They get it ahead to Gregerson, who drives in but lost the ball on the way up, going for the layup, and came right down with it. Didn't get too far in the air. She lost the handle on the way up. Turnover denies a fast break opportunity.
And I think if Gregerson goes up with that, she's got an opportunity to maybe get a foul there, but just kind of took herself out of that play.
Pirates can tie it up at the 5-minute mark or take a lead with a three-pointer. And Acevedo on top offensively. It is again Loera to Dahl. Dahl at the elbow, back right side, taking a three is Loera on its way off the back of the rim. Shot is no good, but Rios tracks down the loose rebound on the left. Pirates maintain possession. Left side, Acevedo steps into a three. That one off the back of the rim. Knutson got her hand on the rebound, but cannot control it. It's picked up by Armstrong. And again, Central's got numbers ahead of the pack. Embritson drives in and scores the layup. 35-31, Warriors answer in transition.
Yeah, Embritson said, I'm going to take this all the way to the rack. Whether you follow me or not, I'm going to get a basket. Nice finish at the hoop.
Left side offensively to Loera. Loera, elbow, covered, swings it on over to Dahl. Dahl's got a lane to the basket. Shot blocked out of bounds there by Scharf. It hit out of bounds before it actually ended up in the hands of Dahl. But she was going out of bounds, and the ball goes off the right side to the Pirates. Mejia coming back in for Postville. Gregerson will check out for Central. Rios checks out for the Pirates. Back into the game for Central is number 22, and that again is Peyton Standard into the ball game. So right side, they get it inbounds. That is Loera. Nice crossover move, but has the shot blocked. Saving it underneath the basket is Acevedo, but into the hands of Scharf. Scharf, nice feed over to Erickson, but she lost a handle on the ball driving up. The rebound deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Postville, and it stays down here with the Warriors.
Boy, the Warriors have had a tough night around the rim. You know, getting these opportunities to maybe extend this lead, put things out of play or out of reach. They just haven't been able to finish.
Left side inbounds to Standard. Standard, left wing area, brings it back out on top to Armstrong. Armstrong, left side to Erickson. Erickson in the lane, Embritson fakes left, right, goes left, bank shot. It is long, it is no good. Missed a good look down low, and the rebound pulled down there by Dahl. Dahl back offensively, cut off on the baseline as she tried to push it ahead. On over left wing area to Acevedo. Acevedo with 3:45 left in the fourth, brings it back over to Dahl. Dahl, top of the key to Loera. 4-point lead for Central. Loera cut off by Armstrong just off the elbow. Back out on top. Shot clock is at 12, and losing the basketball is Dahl. Been a while since we've been able to play deep into the shot clock, and the loose ball picked up by Central because we've either ended up with a turnover or a quick shot. Back offensively, Standard. Standard on the right wing. Postville continues to go girl-to-girl defense. Standard off a pick and roll to Embritson on the right block. Catches it, shot no good, but is calling for the falling down and called for the foul is Dahl trying to draw the charge, and that's the fourth foul now on Dahl.
No, that's going to be her fifth.
She had picked up 4 earlier. So Dahl, who's played well in this ball game for Postville, being their primary ball handler with the fouls concerned that they had earlier, Rios will come back into the ball game.
And Dahl had a really nice ball game, and I saw what she was trying to do there. She had a position trying to take that charge from Emerson, but just didn't have it quite set, and picks up the block.
Yeah, she was coming over on the weak side to help. Emerson's free throw, it is good, 36-31. So again, it is back to a 5-point lead for Central. The Warriors have never trailed, but they've been unable to shake Postville this entire game. Second free throw being eyed by Embritson. Free throw on its way, and that one it's off the back of the rim, rolls out long. Scharf got the rebound, and again, swapped by Pirates in a reach-in foul committed by Postville. Rios underneath, and that will be the 5th foul committed by Postville. So Central is going to go to the line.
Yeah, we're going to shoot free throws for Central the last 3 minutes and 12 seconds here, and Central's also at 3 fouls, so they need to lay off and not send Postville to the free throw line.
Scharf's free throw, it is good. As we said, the good news is for the Warriors, you're getting to the free throw line, but both these teams have not shot great percentages from the free throw line this season.
Yeah, they've struggled, and this is where it really counts.
Second free throw, it's long off the back of the rim, and the rebound pulled down left side by Acevedo for Postville. 3-minute mark of our fourth quarter. Acevedo to Rios, turns, fires, 15-footer off the side of the rim, right side. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Knutson. Knutson back out on top to Mejia. Mejia to Loera. Loera, high post area to Mejia at the elbow, puts it on the floor, goes between two defenders, swoops in but banks the shot long, gets the rebound, it falls right to her underneath the basket, and she's able to flip it back to Acevedo, and there's a body call on Armstrong, and there's the fourth foul on the Warriors, and Postville would love to get to the line if they could.
I think they would love to take their chances at the free throw line if they can get there, but they need to keep attacking the basket here. Central's extended this lead back out to 6.
Cheyenne Ruff makes her first appearance in the ball game. Rios will check out. Standard checks out of the ball game for Central, and Royer back in there with those 4 fouls. So on top, Loera, right side to Knutson. Mejia, just off the right elbow, brings it baseline, takes a tough contested shot. Embretson straight up there as Mejia took it from 8 feet away. She left it short off the side of the rim, and back in the offensive end is Central. Erickson traveled with the basketball. She wanted to cut it to Scharf, who was going backdoor on the right side, but just took the extra step, and the turnover gives it back to Postville.
And Central's going to take a timeout here. We're going to have a 30.
2:30 to go. Warriors trying to close it out. They lead by 6. Let's take this break.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Timeout taken there by Central, 37-31. Been a tight ball game throughout, but the Warriors have controlled the lead, and it is Postville with possession. Now the question is, Postville offensively, can they finish with a rush here in the last 2.5 minutes?
And they've gotten close, but they've never gotten over that hump, and they're at 6-point deficit right here, so they need to keep attacking the basket, try to get into this lead.
And back in the offensive end is, again, Acevedo in the lane, trying to go to Ruff. Ruff baseline shot blocked by Scharf, but a foul called on Scharf. She caught it about 8 feet away on the left baseline, turned and fired, and that's the 5th foul on Central, but it's 2 shots either way. Ruff to the free throw line to Postville for 2.
And Postville needs to understand that you're in a situation now where every foul is free throws, so you need to keep attacking the basket.
Free throw by Ruff. It is short. She'll get another opportunity. We mentioned both these teams have struggled from the line mightily all season long. Second free throw by Ruff. Pushes it up there. She's left-handed. Hits the free throw. That's 1 of 2. 37-32 with Postville shooting 22% from the free throw line and Central shooting just under 40% from the line. Erickson back out on top. We approach the 2-minute mark. Armstrong has it right side and goes over to Scharf along the baseline, and she's fouled there by Ruff. So it's 2 shots here, and Central will try to see if they can take advantage from the free throw line. We'll get you the totals of what these 2 teams are from the free throw line tonight in just a bit. Meanwhile, Scharf to the free throw line for 2. And Scharf, one of those freshmen for Central, free throw on its way, rattled in and out. It is no good. She'll get another opportunity.
Central right now has hit 12 free throws on 25 attempts.
Second free throw, that's one of their better nights, but they missed the second one here and make it 12 of 26. They come up empty, that's off the front of the rim. We'll get you Postvilles in just a second. Left side, Acevedo drives in, and reaching on top there is Scharf. The jump shot went right into her hands. Back across the court, they get it ahead to Embretson. Her layup up and in, right side, and the Warriors, a little breathing room now. 7-point lead, 1:45 to go.
Yeah, the Pirates are 7 of 14, so shooting right around 50%, but they'd love to get there in this situation again.
And there's a reach-in foul by Royer as Knutson caught it at the elbow area, and a reach-in foul committed by Royer.
And I believe that's going to be Royer's 5th foul.
And she will foul out with 1:41 to go. Into the game for Central, number 15, Ella Frieden. Played a little bit in the first half. Royer calls it a night.
Yeah, that was a tough night for Royer. Found herself in foul trouble early on. Ended up with 6 points, which is not bad for her, but she usually scores close to double figures.
Free throw, it's off the mark. She'll get another opportunity. We have an update. It is Edco boys leading at the half over East Buchanan 30-23, and with 1 minute to go, Turkey Valley leads the North Ed Valley girls 50-42. Second free throw, it is good. 1 of 2. 6-point lead for Central. 1 of 2 for Knutson. And again, you can still play defense here with 90 seconds left in the fourth. Across the timeline, Erickson. Erickson, right side to Embretson. Embretson on the right wing with it. Postville. Embretson stumbles to the floor and actually went to the knees, and that's traveling. So good straight-up defense by Postville gives the Pirates back the ball.
And the defense has been there, the stops have been there, but they haven't been able to get buckets, so they're going to take a timeout here to talk about it.
1:24 to go, 39-33, Central in the lead. Back with more after this.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
39-33, Central in the lead, and again that timeout taken by Postville. Both teams good shape timeout-wise, by the way. I believe Postville has 2, Central has 3, so we're okay in that regard. Meanwhile, Pirates down by 6. Let's talk about what they want to do offensively here.
I think they're talking about we want to get the ball inside, try to get that closer shot because a better chance of being fouled inside of there, go to the free throw line, stop the clock, be able to score without the clock running.
Inbounds from the backcourt to Acevedo. Acevedo, left wing, runs into Loera, bumped into her, but maintains the dribble, and they are certainly looking inside. Loera at the right elbow takes a step back, 15-foot jump shot off the side of the rim. Shot is no good. Rebound pulled down there by Central. Rebound off the right, picked out of there by Frieden. Back offensively, they go to Ebritson. Ebritson shot from inside the right block. It's up and in, and this is an 8-2 run for Central. They're up by 8, inside a minute to go.
And Layla Ebertson's had a huge night tonight and been really consistent inside the paint.
Left side to Loera. Postville continues to run their offense, but they need to hurry here and score, and they throw the ball away. Looking to go to Ruff. It falls into the hands of Scharf. Scharf back in the offensive end. Right side to Armstrong, and a reach-in foul committed by Postville. 39 seconds to go in the fourth. And in a ball game like this, that 8-point lead seems like a mountain.
That's huge, yeah. For both of these teams who have been struggling a little bit on offense, not able to generate a lot of it, that 8 points is a lot.
For Postville, this is the closest game they've been involved with this year as Scharf hits the free throw, and it's 42-33. But they put themselves in the situation to try to steal it here in the fourth.
And that final score is not going to be indicative of how close this ball game was from the start.
Scharf makes the first, misses the second. Rebound pulled down there by Postville, and a timeout taken by Postville here with 38 seconds to go. A quick break. Back with the finish coming up after this.
Edgewood Auto and Towing is an automotive repair shop, tire dealer, and 24/7 towing service. We have a mobile tire repair service to get you back up and going either on your farm or on the road. We offer full service work on all autos and semis. Check out our current rebates by calling 563-928-7333 or stopping in to Edgewood Auto and Towing for complete terms and conditions. Edgewood Auto and Towing in Edgewood.
42-33, Central in the lead here. In the fourth quarter, we're down inside 40 seconds left. Pirates needing to score quickly. And again, they took a timeout, but they have to go the length of the court here. This is in this ball game. They've only scored 5 points in this quarter, which is, believe it or not, their lowest point total in the ball game. They had put up 6 points in the first quarter, 13 in the second, and 9 in the third.
A little token defense here out of Central just to make sure they get the ball inbounds.
And Acevedo into the offensive end at the top of the key. Brings it left side, looking for Knutson, but cut off. Good defense by Armstrong. Acevedo with it, stops her dribble, and holding the basketball, and she's able to throw it, but tries to go to Ruff, and the pass overshot. It's picked up by Central, but they lose the basketball. Oh, they pushed out of bounds. Losing the basketball out of bounds was Frieden, but she's bodied out of bounds by Ruff first. And with 17.8 seconds to go, the only thing left to decide is the final score.
Yeah, that I'm not sure what Coach Cleave drew up there, but they were not able to get into any kind of half-court set there, and when Acevedo picked that ball up, she had nowhere to go with it.
Final score, Turkey Valley has defeated North Fayette Valley tonight, 56-42. We mentioned the East Buchanan girls defeated Edco earlier, 60-46. So Ella Frieden, the freshman, to the free throw line. Free throw on its way. It's short. She'll get another opportunity. It was 33-31, and another timeout taken by Postville. Well, you can't take them home with you.
That's true. That's true. She's going to use them all.
But it's going to be tough to draw up any type of thing here. You just want to drop another offensive play. Score to pass along at the end of the first quarter in girls basketball. They finally finished the first quarter down there in the River Valley. And Clayton Ridge leads Southwind 8-2 at the end of one. A Southwind team that scored all of 14 points against MFL Marmac the other night.
Well, and they're just getting going. We're almost done with our girls matchup here tonight. They're just getting going. So their JV games ran a little long down there.
So the ball goes back there to Central, and they'll get another free throw opportunity here. 17.8 seconds to go. If you're looking schedule-wise, Postville, weather permitting, has a quick turnaround tomorrow morning. They will take on Grand Meadow in a ball game played at Decorah.
Yeah, the border battle up there at Luther College. So they've got a game tomorrow, weather pending, and then
so do the boys. And also MFL Marmac, by the way, plays in that border battle tomorrow as well. They take on Houston, Minnesota, I should say.
Yep.
Second free throw, no good, and the ball thrown to half court. Acevedo knocks it back inbounds, and Postville has it in the offensive end, but inside 10 seconds to go. Mejia has it on the right wing, takes a three-point jump shot, leaves it short. It is no good. Armstrong tracks down the rebound in the backcourt. Armstrong holds the basketball, and the game comes to an end. It was a ball game for 4 quarters, but Central closes it out on a 9-2 run, and the Warriors pick up their 4th win, defeating a game Postville team tonight by a final score of 42-33. With the win, the Warriors 4-2, 3-2 in the conference. Postville drops to 0-6, 0-5 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats in the Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end, and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
Stop into Nightingale Drug in Guttenberg to find that perfect gift for that special occasion. We have Silver Stars jewelry line, Gans and Carson home decor, Simply Noel purses and bags, Melissa and Doug toys, and baby items. Need that last-minute greeting card? Stop in and see our large selection. We have something for every occasion. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town, family-friendly business, located along Highway 52 in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Postville Veterinary Clinic, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by Clayton County Recycling in Monona. Final score, Central wins 42-33. Let's go through the individual totals. Let's start with Central.
Central was led tonight by Layla Embertson. She had 21 points on the night. Blair Scharf in double figures with 10. Katie Royer with 6. Briley Erickson with 5. That's it for scoring. They shot 31%, 13 of 29, 45% from the free throw line. For the Pirates tonight, they were led by Letitia Dahl. She had 9 points, 8 points for Taylin Rios, 5 points for Melanie Mejia, 5 points for Ava Vargas, 3 points for Carly Knudsen, 2 points for Delia Acevedo, and 1 point for Cheyenne Ruff. So 33 points. They shot 26%, 8 of 16 from the free throw line, 50%.
Still one of their better nights offensively, but they lose by 9. Also tonight, girls-wise, Edco has dropped a decision to East Buchanan, 60-46. Turkey Valley has defeated North Fayette Valley, 56-42. Clayton Ridge leads South Wynn at the end of one, 8-2. And it is Albernet beating Starmont, 61-26. A quick break. Chalk Talk for the boys game next.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Brown's family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Brown's family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Brown's is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
It's time now for the Pirate Warrior boys game. The Postville boys split 2 games this week, a win over Tripola and a loss to a ranked Keyhigh team. Plus, they play on Saturday. They look for a win before tomorrow's quick turnaround. For Central, the Warrior boys are an improved team this season and are coming off a tough loss to Turkey Valley. They look to even up their conference record. It's time now for Game 2 with the Postville Pirates and the Central Warriors. The Chalk Talk for the boys game coming up next on KCTN.
At Top Gun Customs, we know that cars are complicated. We can handle all the complex new features of any vehicle, foreign or domestic. Not only will it look like new, it'll perform like new. At Top Gun, we don't care if it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, big or small, we like them all. Top Gun also does fiberglass repairs, boats, motorcycles, guitars, detailing, paint corrections, headlight restoration. There's not much we don't do. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun for details and to schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. We start the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Postville boys basketball coach Andy Deering. Coach your team 1-4, dropped to 0-3 in the conference. Dropped that decision to a top 10 Keyhigh team, 83-31 on Tuesday night. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, I thought we came ready for Key. We knew what they did. They're basically essentially the same team, just taller and quicker, and obviously more experience from last year. So we kind of knew what we were going into. But honestly, Key just came out firing, and they lost the night before to walk on. And we knew that they were going to be looking for some redemption, and that's exactly what they did. They hit a tremendous amount of threes. They didn't miss much, and they were contested threes. So, I told my guys, unfortunately, we're doing everything we can. They're just hitting everything, and, we just got to keep playing our game. And it's just one of those nights where it was really clicking for them all the way around, and we just got to keep working on our side of things and battle the best we can.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
For starting tonight, I'm going to go with Josiah Minicue, Xander Martinez, Giovanni Lorera, Jacob White, and Cedric Navarro.
And I know some kids contribute off the bench for you.
Yep, I'll have Kelvin Minnie come off the bench with his height and his. Now he's playing some halfway decent basketball, so looking forward to seeing what he does throughout the year. He'll come off. Xander Ramirez will come off. Alfredo Ortiz, Zaid Brock, and Colin Russell will give us some solid minutes.
All right, turning our attention to Central, what do you know about the Warriors?
I know they like to play a full-court man press. They're strong and physical. They don't look to trap in the press, but they'll just basically hound you the whole way down the court. On offense, they like to do a four out, one in. If we play man-to-man, obviously against the zone, I'm not 100% sure what they'll do. But they shoot the three decent. They're young, basically a man-to-man team from what I've heard and watched, I guess. And they're definitely a hustle team. They're going to make the hustle plays when they get the opportunity.
Keys in the ball game for Postville then, what do you have to do?
For number one, we got to rebound the ball. We're still trying to focus on that every game because we don't have the kids we did last year that cleaned up the boards. So that's a big one for us every game. Push the tempo. We want to push the tempo against them. Even though we don't have a whole lot of depth, we want to push the ball just because they're young. They're going to make mistakes. We have to value the ball each possession, finish at the rim, and help on defense when they drive.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thanks, Dan.
You betcha. Postville basketball coach Andy Deering and his Pirate team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I am available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season. We continue the Chalk Talk for our boys game. We're joined by Central boys basketball coach Brady Stramer. Coach, your team dropping to 2-2, 1-2 in the conference. Dropped a tough ball game to Turkey Valley, 58-55. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, it was really a back-and-forth affair throughout. I think the biggest lead by either team was 7 points. Our guys kind of came out with a 7-1 run off the gate, which was great. Kind of got stagnant on offense, and Turkey Valley was able to close the first on a 12-2 run, which had us down 4 after the first. We had our best offensive quarter in the second, scored 22 points, which was great. Went into the half tied. We were able to win the third quarter with our best defensive effort, holding them to 9 points. Unfortunately for us in the fourth, we got in a lot of foul trouble early and often. They had too many opportunities at the foul line. I think they shot 24 free throws to our 10 on the night. And then beyond that, we really struggled to get rebounds, and Turkey Valley just out-executed us down the stretch, which was frustrating loss for us, but a good opportunity for those younger guys for us to learn in those tough road environments.
Yeah, absolutely. They're a young team that continues to grow. Go through starting lineup for us in tonight's game.
Yeah, we'll have kind of the brothers in the backcourt. Freshman Mason Lone and Isaac Lone will be guards for us. Our two wings will be senior Vaughn Zittergreen, sophomore Owen Hammersland, and then round out our starting five will be Jake Hairtramp in the middle for us.
And I know you get some contributions from the bench.
Yep, right off the bench, usually our first two guys are junior Carson Rignitz and then another freshman for us, Griffin Hammersland. And then depending on how the game goes, juniors Garrett Burns, Caden Fetty, and then a sophomore Julian Singleton could also see minutes tonight.
All right, turning our attention to Postville, what do you know about the Pirates?
Yeah, they've played some tough competition so far this season, three of the best teams in the conference, so I think the record can be a little bit misleading. They did have an impressive win on Monday against Chipola where they scored 80 points. Anytime a team can score 80, that kind of speaks to their ability to put the ball in the basket. So tonight we'll really have to focus on their shooters. I know they made a lot of threes in that game, and it really kind of starts with number one, Minikue kid for them, the senior. I think he's averaging about 20 points per game, so we'll have to locate him all night long tonight.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for your team.
Yeah, I kind of talked about it against Turkey. Foul trouble and lack of rebounding really killed us. It's not the first time this year, so those two areas we got to clean up. We can't reach. We got to move our feet. We got to find 5 bodies on the defensive end rebounding, and then offensively, shot selection left a lot to be desired on Tuesday. We want to look to push tempo when it's there, but part of that is understanding when it's not there, moving the basketball, making them work in the half court, and finding good shots for us each possession.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Appreciate it, Dan.
You betcha. Central boys basketball coach Brady Stramer and his Warrior team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by TD Sports Bar Grill in downtown Elkader, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point and Arlington, member FDIC, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, and Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Welcome back to Elkader. Welcome back to game number 2. It's Central and Postville boys' turn now. Let's update you on the girls' scores. Again, it is Central using a 9-2 run to close the game. They beat Postville in our featured game 42-33. Turkey Valley over North Fayette Valley 56-42. East Buchanan beat Edco 60-46. Alburnett over Starmont 61-26. Clayton Ridge leads South Wind. They're in the second quarter of that ball game 8-2. Ready to go for game number 2 as the Postville boys come in 1-4, 0-3 in the conference. Picked up their first win against Trapola on Monday night. Central boys come in 2-2, 1-2 in the conference.
Yeah, you look at these two teams, and for Central especially, it's youth. They've got one senior on the team. That's Vaughn Zittergreen, but they're led by a sophomore, Owen Hammerslin, averaging 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 steals. Mason Lowen, a freshman, averaging double figures, 4 assists. Isaac Lowen, a junior, averaging about 11 points and 6.5 rebounds. And Griffin Hammerslin averaging 9 points. He's a freshman, so a lot of youth for the Central boys, and I think it's a team that we're going to see get better as the year goes on.
Absolutely. For Postville here, as we start talking about the visiting team, Josiah Minique, we know what he offers them. 20 points a ball game, 6.3 rebounds, but it's the rest of the supporting cast that has to fill in now.
Yeah, Loera, averaging about 7 points. Martinez, about 5-6 points. Navarro, about 8 rebounds, but nobody's giving them consistently those 6-8 points, 10 points a night, double-double in the inside. They don't have that yet, and that's what they're looking for, is one of these guys to step up. And they're a little bit older, but they've got some youth that's going to see some time in the court as well.
Now, as far as offensively, Postville has struggled, only averaging 44 points a ball game. They only scored 31 the other night against Keyhigh. Meanwhile, Central averaging 65 points a ball game as they have found their offense here early. Aaron Reithart, our public address announcer, ready to go with starting lineups here for game number 2 with, once again, Central and Postville. And we don't have our microphone on there, I don't think.
He's got to pick up our mic, and he forgets to do that, doesn't he?
Well, right now he's working on the sound level of his. So, yep, and it's sitting right by his computer. And we can wave down there and have him.
Nope, we're not going to get the mic, I don't think. So,
just trying to see if we can actually pick him up, be good enough on the signal there, but all right. We got the first game in anyway tonight. But, that's a lot to handle. You're the principal. Now you got to be the PA announcer as well.
Yeah,
that's a busy
you're
night.
AD principal.
And by the way, he's ready.
Number 1, Josiah Minique. And for the Warriors, a freshman, number 5, Mason Lone. For the Pirates, number 2, Xander Martinez. And for the Warriors, a junior, number 22, Jake Hairtramp. For the Pirates, number 3, Jacob White. And for the Warriors, a junior, number 23, Isaac Lone. For the Pirates, number 12, Cedric Navarro. And for the Warriors, a sophomore, number 24, Owen Hammersland. And for the Pirates, number 34, Giovanni Loera. And for the Warriors, a senior, number 25, Vaughn Zittergreen. Coaching for Postville tonight, head coach Andy Deering, assisted by Eli Nessa and Jaime Ramos. Coaching for Central tonight, head coach Brady Stramer, assisted by Blake Rodenberg, Peter Thompson, and Andrew Sealand.
Thank you very
much. Are Jim Hand, Isaiah Langlois, and Luke Denzer.
All right, excellent job there, Mr. Reinhardt. We appreciate you doing that as our starting lineup's ready to go here with game number 2 tonight. And for the Pirates, it will be Hertrump to jump it up for them, or at least it should be anyway. And it will be as well. To jump it up for Postville is Navarro. It's a Postal team that's certainly undersized. They've got a rebound tonight as one of the big things.
Yeah, they're going to have to rebound. They got to find some scoring and identify those shooters for Central real early.
And the tip is won by Hertrump into the backcourt, and our boys' game is underway. Offensively, Isaac Lone runs the point as the Pirates will come out here defensively, and they're going to play man-to-man starting out. Zittergreen back over, and that is number 5, Mason Lone. Back over to Hammersland, right side for 3. That's Owen's three-pointer. Shot is no good, and the good job by the Pirates there getting the rebound off the right side is Martinez. Martinez back offensively. Central comes out man-to-man. Right side, Loera, deep right corner, fires up the 3, aired it out long, well long. But the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Hammersland on the weak side, and the Pirates will take it off the left side of their basket.
Yeah, I think if you're the Warriors tonight, pay it to your pace, don't foul, limit Minikue touches tonight.
Back out on top, Jacob White. White goes off a pick. Picked up well there, though, by Isaac Lone. Feeds it back to Loera. Pirates, as we mentioned, have struggled offensively, in particular from the three-point line as they go left side, and the ball is actually thrown by Martinez. Minikue let it go as if he thought maybe the ball was deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Apparently it wasn't.
Yeah, they thought it was deflected, and that's going to go down as a turnover, and Minikue could have easily picked that up, but he thought it was a tipped ball.
Mason Lone brings it across the timeline for the Warriors. Back over to Isaac Lone, the older brother, at the elbow. Swings it to Zittergreen, who drives baseline. Cut off on the baseline. Left side, that's Isaac Lone. Left wing for 3. Got it! Warriors strike first, a minute into our ball game. Backcourt area, Minikue. Some pressure put on by Central, but Minikue blows right by Owen Hammersland. Left side in the offensive end, they bring it on top to White. White back over, right side, Martinez. Martinez drives in, jump step, takes a little runner, shot up and in. Step between 2 Warriors there, bounced his way through, and the Pirates answer back on the other end.
Yeah, strong finish for Martinez there, and an aggressive move to the hoop.
And back out on top, it is Hammersland. Hammersland feeds it on over to Mason Lone. He drives in, cut off along the baseline, tried to go on top. It is intercepted by Postville. And here's Loera leading the break, but Central gets back defensively. Loera sends it over to Minikue. Minikue drives in a reach-in foul committed by Central on the drive-in. Another score at the half. Clayton Ridge girls lead Southwind 12-9 at the half.
Scoring has struggled tonight. Did everybody get hit by the ice storm?
Yeah.
They're slowing everything down.
Well, again, the conference, girls-wise, features a lot of young teams, and they're going to struggle outside of conference play. That's the best way to put it. White, top of the key, feeds it back out on top to Martinez, takes a deep 3, top of the key, it's off the back of the rim, then foul on the floor underneath the basket. This will be for on a Warrior as Minikue went up for the shot and the foul committed there. Is that Lone?
I think that's Mason Lone on the rebound there on Minikue as Martinez put up the 3.
Yeah, giving up some size to Minikue, who was called for trying to hold him down. So back out on top to Martinez. In the lane, wide open Loera. Right-handed shot up and in, kissed it off the glass. Great recognition by Martinez, the assist. Pirates up 4-3. Backcourt area, Mason Lone in the offensive end. Feeds it back to Owen Hammersland. Back over to Isaac Lone. Lone in the corner to Mason. Hertrump on the right block, covered. Back over to Isaac Lone. Drives baseline, gets by his defender. Layup no good, but fouled by Loera. Loera didn't use that sideline as another defender. That let Lone slide through. He'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, our first trip to the free throw line here, and Isaac Lone's going to be the man to shoot for him.
All right, another score to pass along. Edco now extending their lead to East Buchanan, leading 56-36. That's boys. Free throw, it is good. They're going to be done early tonight at Edgewood. We're there next week. Let's hope for the same thing.
Well, and they started early tonight with the JV games because of the ice. They called them and got them in there early, so they actually started that first JV girls game at 4.
Carson Rignitz, by the way, has made our first substitution. Free throw no good, but the rebound falls right into the hands of Hertrump. Lays it over to the front of the rim, and the Warriors retake the lead now at 6-4. One of 2 free throws made by Lone, and then the basket by Hertrump. And Rignitz, by the way, checking in for Vaughn Zittergreen. So back out on top, it is again the Pirates with the basketball. And they're looking in the lane, getting it right side to Navarro. Navarro drives in, covered to Loera just off the top of the key. Loera brings it right side, but good defense by Rignitz to cut him off. And he goes back out on top there to, again, Martinez, actually White. But White is tied up there on the reach in by Isaac Lone. Lone ends up on the floor. Jump ball that stays down here with the Pirates.
Yeah, Pirates not taking care of that basketball, kind of had it hanging out there, and Isaac Lone grabbed a hold of it to cause that jump ball.
We have a final tonight in boys basketball, and we'll get to that in just a second as Minique offensively has the ball knocked away by Owen Hammersland, goes into the backcourt, and actually the ball was not touched by Hammersland. It goes off the hands of Minique, and that's an unforced turnover. Here's your final. Alburnett defeats Starmont tonight by a final score of 79-34. So that is our first boys final tonight. Central and Starmont boys played on Monday night in a ball game that was won by Central.
Yeah, yep. So that probably an early start there as well. All kind of scared of what could come tonight. So.
Backcourt area to Isaac Lone after the turnover. Lone brings it right side to Mason Lone in the corner. Back over, they work it on top to Owen Hammersland. Open, top of the key for three, long. Rebound is Minique, getting the rebound over his teammate, Jacob White, off the left side. Back offensively, Minique races into the offensive end. In the corner to, again, White. Martinez left side to Loera. Driving in is going to be Minique. Gets to the front of the basket, but misses the runner. Driving in from about 5 feet away. Rignitz throws away the pass, and Loera lowers his head, tries to drive to the basket, bumps into two Warriors, and plowed over one of the defenders there in Isaac Lone. An easy offensive charge there.
Yeah, put his head down, and he was going to the basket, and he had two guys to choose from. He took out Isaac Lone. He's going to get the offensive call there.
That's the second foul committed by Loera. So Postville, some half-court extended pressure. Mason Lone brings it left side, and he works it back door onto Isaac Lone. Cutting backside is Mason Lone. Right side, reverse layup. It is up. It is in. Fouled, count the basket. And a three-point opportunity for Isaac Lone.
And just an easy give and go there, brother to brother, and gave him the return pass.
Isaac to Mason, by the way.
To Mason up and under, and finishes on the reverse layup. Hey, gets rewarded with a free throw.
Loera, with those two fouls, will check out. Calvin Menny, a 6'4" senior, gives the Pirates really their best size, and he checks into the ball game. Free throw on its way by Mason Lone, finishes off the three-point play. 9-4, Pirates have the early lead. Or Warriors, rather, as the Pirates bring it into the offensive end. Minique guarded on top by Owen Hammersland as they work things offensively. And they'll bring it again right side. Minique drives in, goes to the reverse side, kicks it in the corner. Deep three, left corner for Navarro. Shot long. Menny gets the rebound up and in from the right side. That size help right there. And the Pirates back within three. Back offensively, Mason Lone. Good job by Postville stopping the dribble, but Hertrump drives baseline, fed by Mason Lone. Hertrump lays it in from the left side off the glass, back to a 5-point lead.
And the Warriors able to hit the outside shots or miss it tonight, so they're attacking the glass and finishing.
Minique into the offensive end, right side to Menny. His shot blocked by Hertrump, but Hertrump reached over top that time, didn't have the arms extended, and he's called for the foul. And Menny should be going to the free throw line for two, or they're going to call it on the floor. It's on the floor.
They're going to say that's on the floor. I thought he was shooting, but they're going to say it's on the floor, and they say Hertrump got him with the body. Didn't have the arms up, but leaned in with that lower body.
And then reached over top. So either way, it was going to be a foul because he clearly was trying to block the shot but wasn't straight up. So it will be Zittergreen coming in. Checking out of the ball game is Hertrump. Minique, right block, trying to back his way down, spins, middle of the lane, banks it up and in. Strong move there. Hertrump there, defensively out of the ball game, leaves the lane a little more open. And a good job by Minique going into the paint. 11-8. It is Central in the lead. Hammersland, left wing area on top. That's Isaac Lone open, top of the key for three. Got it. Step back behind the arc. 14-8, Central the early lead.
Yeah, we had Vaughn Zittergreen check back into the ball game, and Carson Rignitz also checked in on that last dead ball.
And offensively, they work it right side. Minique. Minique has it right side offensively. And Minique is guarded by Owen Hammersland. Feeds it back to White. White at the right elbow, cut off there. Good defense by Mason Lone, and he'll have to go back left side to Minique. Shot clock is at 10. Minique, crossover dribble, pump fakes, hands it back to Navarro. Navarro back over, Martinez from the elbow, 15-footer off the back of the rim, missed it from the right elbow. Rebound pulled down by Mason Lone. Back offensively to Zittergreen. Zittergreen drives in left side, kicks it in the corner to Isaac Lone. Lone at the elbow, pulls up, 12-footer just off the elbow from the left side. Rolled it flat, shot no good. Minique back into the offensive end. Minique, top of the key, offensively. Good job by the Warriors getting back, especially with Minique's speed. He brings it left side, takes a tough fadeaway baseline shot off the wrong foot from the left baseline. Missed it from 8 feet away. Rignitz gets the rebound. Mason Lone over to Owen Hammersland, and the Pirates do a good job of getting back defensively. Although Isaac Lone left open, top of the key for three. Shot is long. It is no good. And the rebound pulled down there by Martinez. Lots of action, not a lot of scoring the last couple of trips. 2 minutes left in our first quarter. And that is again White. White back out on top. Martinez and Mason Lone went for the steal. Actually ran into Martinez on top, and he is called for a foul. Is Martinez called for pushing on the pass?
Yeah, well, Mason Lone stepped inside of that and tried to tip the ball, and Martinez made a body check with him and took him to the ground, so he's going to get called for the foul, even though the pass was intended for Martinez.
Mason Lone checks out, along with Isaac Lone. Into the ball game for the first time is number 3, Griffin Hammersland, the freshman who averages 9 points off the ball game. He'll check in, and Hertrumpf back into the game as well. Owen Hammersland drives in, left side, uses the right side of the rim there as he drives in, uses that strong left shot, banked it up over the left side, and it's 16-8. Warriors in the lead. Martinez back on over offensively to Navarro. Navarro, nice feed. Good pump fake there by, once again, White, who got Hertrumpf in the air, then went up and draws contact. Missed the shot, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, first trip to the free throw line here for the Pirates, and Jacob White, a little undersized inside there, but a good pump fake, and got Hertrumpf in the air. That's going to be Hertrumpf's second foul.
5'8" is White, by the way, and he knew he couldn't take it right at the 6'6" Hertrumpf. Free throw by Navarro. It's long off the back of the rim. With those 2 fouls, Hertrumpf checks out. Into the game for Central is number 30, Garrett Burns. He's a 6'1" senior, making his first appearance. Meanwhile, for Postville, Xander Martinez has checked out. Second free throw, it's off the back of the rim. It is no good. Into the game for them is Xander Ramirez, a 5'9" senior. Second free throw, no good. Back in the offensive end, Central. Rolling to the basket, Burns in a lot of traffic. Feeds it back to Zittergreen, who drives in. Digging down is Martinez, who steals it away. Then he's bumped into there by Zittergreen, and the foul committed by the Warriors. That should be double bonus time now, right?
That should be the 5th foul, so we should be going to the free throw line for the last minute 24 here.
And Zittergreen getting ready to check out because that's his second foul.
Yeah, so some early foul concerns here for the Warriors with a couple of young men with 2 fouls here.
Jacob White to the free throw line for 2. Free throw on its way, and that one banks in. Take it any way you can get it. Substitution, Zittergreen out. Mason Lone back into the ball game. And the second free throw going to be eyed here by Jacob White. Senior averaging around 4 points a ball game for, again, the Pirates. Second free throw, banks it in. So banks them in both. Double of the kiss. And it's 16-10. 6-point lead for the Warriors. Mason Lone offensively to Owen Hammersland. Drives right side covered back on the wing to Mason Lone. Left side fires up the 3. It's off the back of the rim. Owen Hammersland gets the rebound for the Warriors off the right. Tried to go to Rignitz, but the ball thrown behind Rignitz went off his shoulder. Goes out of bounds, and the Warriors come up empty in that possession as the ball goes back to the Pirates.
The Pirates have not been shooting real well, but they're within a couple of possessions here, so they need to look to attack. Keep going at the Warriors because they've got a couple guys in foul trouble already.
Rignitz checks out as Isaac Lone comes back into the ball game. So now we've got the Lone brothers on the court along with the Hammersland brothers. A minute to go in our first half. Martinez, actually Minikue, drives right side but cut off. Hands it on the wing area to Ramirez. Back over right side, Minikue. Baseline, pulls up, 12-foot shot, rattled out, no good. Rebound, nice job securing it underneath is the youngster and Mason Lone for the Warriors. Lone back offensively was Griffin Hammersland actually with the rebound, the other freshman. Hammersland, right wing, that's Mason Lone, deep right corner, lines up the 3, rattles around, got it to stay down, and the Warriors lead by 9 here early at 19-10.
That was a big bucket there by Mason Lone, able to knock it down with confidence as Minikue was flying out on it.
And Minikue across the timeline offensively, shot clock is off. Minikue at the free throw line, drives in, takes a step by his defender, rolls to the right side, banks it up and in. Strong move by Minikue, brings the Pirates back within 7. And it looks like the Warriors may be content to work for the final shot here. Isaac Lone, center court circle, has it for the Warriors. Looks in the lane to Griffin Hammersland. It's a low pass, but kicked out of there in the lane. Too low, too hot to handle. It went off Minikue's foot. And the Warriors, with 5.3 seconds to go in the quarter, will take it out of bounds just below us. Inbounds to Burns, wide open. Bank shot up and in. Nobody picked him up on the roll-off. And Burns finds himself underneath for the basket. And the Warriors put up 21 in the opening quarter. They lead at the end of 1 by a score of 21-12. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
At Alameda Clayton Electric, we provide more than just electricity. Help you or your loved one gain a sense of independence with our first call emergency response system. The system is activated when the first call client falls or presses the alert button on their pendant. The call is answered by a trained emergency response operator available 24/7. Learn more by calling ACEC at 888-788-1551. Alameda Clayton Electric, your touchstone energy provider.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Bacon Concrete in Postville, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Rivals Inc., custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. One quarter play, 21-12 is the score. Central here has a 9-point lead. What was our shooting in the first quarter?
The Warriors were 8 of 13, 3 of 7 behind the arc, 5 of 6 inside, and 2 of 3 from the free throw line. The Pirates were 5 of 12, 0 of 3 behind the arc, 2 of 4 from the free throw line.
Same 5 start the second quarter for Central that closed the quarter. Isaac Lone, Mason Lone, Burns, Griffin Hammersland, along with Owen Hammersland. Left side, Isaac Lone fakes the 3. Baseline, Owen Hammersland. Set shot 15 feet away off the back of the rim, but the rebound by Mason Lone. Tried to feed it out to Griffin Hammersland on the right wing, but it goes off his hands, out of bounds, and the turnover gives it back to the Pirates.
Yeah, good ball movement that time by the Warriors, but not able to get the bucket to fall.
Minikue, White. Also out there is Ramirez, Meni, and Navarro out there for the Pirates. And it is Minikue bringing across the timeline offensively, goes off a pick, and cut off right side, looking underneath for Meni, but a good job by Central defending the pick and roll. And back out on top to Minikue. 30 seconds here into our quarter number 2. Minikue backing his way in the lane, takes an off-balance shot, but I believe a reach-in foul, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2. Minikue spun right side as he drove in, and the help defense was from Burns, who got him on the arm going up.
Yeah, just a good move towards the lane there, and Burns got him on the arm. So Minikue is going to have to earn him at the free throw line. They were 2 of 4 in the first quarter.
Free throw on its way there by Minikue. It is good. Again, Minikue, the top returning scorer for Postville this season. As coming into the ball game will be Martinez, and Meni checks out for the Pirates. But when you lose players like Kobe Bohr and Cade Downing especially on the rebounding end, but Bohr did it on both ends.
Yeah, both of those guys were good basketball players and gave a lot of those things on the court.
Free throw, good. Minikue makes them both, and it's 21-14, Central in the lead. Across the timeline, Isaac Lone goes left side to Griffin Hammersland in the high area, post area to Burns. They swing it right side to Owen Hammersland. Left wing, Griffin Hammersland, and they'll reset offensively with Mason Lone bringing it left side. On top to Isaac Lone. Left wing, Mason Lone open, left side, fires up the 3. That shot is long. Good box out there, and a nice job skying for the rebound, Xander Ramirez for the Pirates. Back offensively, Navarro. Do we have Navarro taking a shot in this game yet?
No, we do not.
So he's averaging 8 points a ball game, the young sophomore. So they'll work back things offensively, left side to Minikue. Minikue covered on the pick and roll, on top to White. White goes right side on the wing. Navarro right on cue, takes a 3, rattled in and out, no good. Correction, that was Martinez.
That was Martinez.
Number 2 and not number 12. So they come up empty. Right side to Griffin Hammersland in the offensive end. Baseline to Owen. Griffin, right side, back to Owen. They play a game of catch. And back over, Isaac Lone open, just off the top of the 3 for 3. Hits the back of the rim, kicks out, but the rebound to the Warriors. Back over to Mason Lone. He brings it baseline to Isaac Lone, trying to back his way down, takes a shot. It is blocked by Navarro, but it goes out of bounds. Navarro there did not give up much ground. Warriors taking off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, tough shot inside there, especially with the Warriors. A little undersized with Hertrump on the bench with those 2 fouls.
Rignitz into the game for Central. Burns checks out. Inbounds Owen Hammersland, absolutely wide open. Right ring for 3. He's had a couple of good looks, missed that one. Rebound deflected out of there, and it's saved by Postville. And back offensively is White with nobody back for Central. White jump stops, goes up for the shot, lays it up, lays it in. Foul, count the basket. And a 3-point opportunity as the Pirates pull back within 5.
And the Pirates able to get out, get that ball up to the front man, and he did a good job of jump stopping, giving that ball fake to get the first defender in the air, and then finishing strong at the hoop, getting the foul, the bucket, and the basket.
Zinnegreen and Hertrump into the game. Hammersland, Owen, that is, checks out, as does Mason Lone. So that's the substitutions for Central, and a 3-point opportunity here for Jacob White. 5:57 left in our first half, a 5-point lead for Central right now at 21-16. Free throw being eyed there by White. Free throw on its way, and it is good. Finishes off the 3-point play. Postville trails by 4 at 21-17.
Yeah, a little run here for the Pirates, try to get back in it.
And to the zone is Postville. Left side, Zinnegreen, 2-3 zone, by the way. Left wing to Mason Lone. Griffin Hammersland, that is, on the pass from Isaac Lone. 3-pointer, no good. Warriors struggling from 3, and the rebound by Minikue. Back offensively, it is, again, Postville. Back out on top to White. White covered on top, brings it left side, knocked away by Isaac Lone, but White now needs some help near center court, and he's able to get it back to Martinez. Martinez, right side, Ramirez open, right side for three. That shot long. Rebound kicks to the right, picked up by White, right back out on top. And they go in the lane looking to Minique at the left block. He's overshot, and the ball goes back to Central on the turnover. They had Minique in the block.
Yeah, they had the matchup they wanted inside and not able to get the ball to him and attack that basket.
So inbounds, no pressure put on by Postville here. Central is not showing a press here either, as Vaughn Zittergreen has it baseline to Rignitz. Part of the zone thinking for Postville is that maybe you'll do a better job boxing out on the rebounds underneath. Back over, top of the key to Isaac Lone. Lone left side to Griffin Hammersland. In the corner to Rignitz. Rignitz back out on top. That's Isaac Lone. Top of the key for three. Off the mark. Missed it right side. Minique grabs the rebound. Pirates quickly back in the offensive end. Minique drives in. Takes a Euro step and he's fouled on the way in as he tried to go between three Warriors. But the foul on the drive on the way in.
And that's going to be the third foul of this quarter on the Warriors. So they're getting in dangerous zone here. They don't want to put the Pirates to the free throw line. Let them get those buckets without the clock moving.
And off the right side, Minique will take it out of bounds as Postville runs a stack formation just off the right side of the lane. Inbounds to Navarro. Navarro puts it on the floor, gets a step, kicks it left wing area to Ramirez. Now back out on top to White. White goes right side to Martinez. Underneath, looking for Minique. Pass intercepted by Griffin Hammersland. Martinez looking to go back door. And meanwhile, Isaac Lone gets it ahead. The ball deflected out of there. And it's by Hertrup, who pulls up in the lane. 8-foot shot, banks it well along to the left. Missed the rim. Rebound by Postville. Back in the offensive end, Ramirez. Right wing, taking a deep three as Martinez rattled in and out, no good. And then Minique climbed the back as Griffin Hammersland had him boxed out underneath. And that's the first whistle against the Pirates here in the second.
And we played almost a quarter of basketball here in the second quarter. Warriors are scoreless. They scored 21 in the first. They haven't put a bucket in yet here in the second quarter.
This is one thing about being a young team, right?
You go through those streaks where you just can't get anything to fall.
You look like the future's arrived, and then again, you suddenly struggle. So Owen Hammersland back into the ball game. Checking out for Central is going to be Rignitz. Back out on top, left wing, Griffin Hammersland tried to go to the elbow area to Hertrup. The ball knocked to the floor. We've got four players, actually three on the court. Ramirez decides not to join the scrum as White on the floor there along with Zittergreen and Hertrup for Central. It is a jump ball, and it goes back to the Pirates on the alternate possession. 4:03 left here in the second quarter.
It's going to be a turnover there against the Warriors, and just as you said it, now we've got a little 2-2-1 pressure by the Warriors. They're going to try to slow down the Pirates a little bit.
Inbounds, they go to, again, Martinez, and brings it right sideline area in and out of the hands of Ramirez, who just lost it out of bounds. That at the end of the Central bench on the sideline, and it goes back to the Warriors.
Yeah, so the pressure forces Postville to go a little faster, get the turnover. Now Central needs to return with a bucket.
Right side, Griffin Hammersland. Back over top of the key to Isaac Lone. Owen Hammersland now with it. Griffin back on the right side to Lone, who drives in from the elbow, pulls the trigger, been hit on the arm. The shot's going to fall off the side of the rim on the left side. Almost got an and one. And Isaac Lone found himself free on the elbow. Missed the shot, but goes to the line for two.
Yeah, found himself surprisingly open. I think it kind of shocked him that he was that open. I might as well take the shot, and then he got a piece of the arm, so he's going to have to earn them.
So Isaac Lone, one of the more experienced players for the Warriors. Free throw rattled around. It is good. They do have one senior this year in Vaughn Zittergreen, but Isaac Lone is a junior, but has played quite a bit for them.
Yeah, he's played a lot even as a freshman he played.
Free throw on its way. It's off the back of the rim, makes one of two. Rebound. Hertrup comes crashing to the floor. Got the rebound there, but he's going to be called for traveling. Never came down with really true possession of it, and the ball goes back to the Pirates.
Yeah, that was a good rebound by Hertrup, but not able to get his feet under him.
Backcourt area. Martinez, a nice pass ahead to Minique, left side, scores the layup. Warriors don't get back defensively. Pirates back within 3.5 to go first half.
That was a pretty pass, that cross-court pass, and got Minique wide open.
Owen Hammersland to Isaac Lone, right side to Griffin Hammersland. Back on top to Isaac Lone, in and out of his hands, but he tracks it down. Right side to Griffin Hammersland. Tried to go in the lane to Hertrup, knocked away by White. White got a hand in the passing lane. Pirates bring it back offensively. Navarro back over on top to Minique. Minique with the Pirates down by 3. Flips it back right side. And with the basketball, Martinez. Martinez trying to pick and roll with Navarro, but the Warriors do a good job fighting through it. Martinez back out on top to White. Postville settling in here as White drives in the lane. Nice feed over to Navarro. His shot blocked by Lone, but the rebound by Navarro misses the putback from the left side. Ball came right back to him. Pirates clear the rebound. Actually, the Warriors do. Hertrup back offensively. Wraparound pass, tried to go to Zittergreen. The pass deflected out of there. And the Pirates there benefit of a Warrior turnover. And here, deep three left side Martinez, and I don't even know if that hit the side of the rim. If it did, it just grazed it. Rebound by Isaac Alone. Back to Owen Hammerstein, who drives in. His shot blocked by Navarro. Took it up in a lot of traffic, and as Minikue catches the ball, tried to race it in the offensive end, there's a foul committed by the Warriors. We've reached an offensive lull here.
We have. We've slugged down quite a bit. Our quarter score was 21-12. We're now sitting at 22-19.
And a timeout taken by Central. They lead by 3. Let's take this break. Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be good at life.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
So a timeout, our first timeout taken by Central. 22-19 is our score. It is once again a 3-point lead for the Warriors. Substitutions during that break. It appears that Central has brought back in Mason Lone back into the ball game, and Hertrump checks out. Across the timeline, Martinez here. We approach the 2-minute mark in our first half. Xander Martinez on the right wing. They use Minikue in the post, looking to try to see if they can get him some touches. Meanwhile, Martinez goes off a pick, backdoor to Ramirez, who feeds it back to Minikue, but Minikue lost the handle on the basketball, but they say Central. Oh, it is off of Minikue. Yeah, Minikue fought the ball again. He didn't try to hustle out of bounds to try to save it there, but the ball goes back to the Warriors. And I think that he believed that maybe the ball was hit, huh?
I think he thought it was tipped again, but I think he's had that burn him a couple times. He just needs to grab the basketball.
And Isaac Lone has it right side in the offensive end, on top to Owen Hammersland. Left side to Mason Lone. Again, we've got the Lone brothers and the Hammersland brothers on the court. Right wing, Owen Hammersland open. Right wing for 3. That shot flat. Hit the front of the rim, bounces to the left side. Minikue gets the rebound. Minikue back to Ramirez. Ramirez, as Central, does a good job getting back defensively. Minikue guarded on top by Hammersland in the lane to Navarro. Navarro tried to step between 2 defenders, but he's fouled on the drive in, which will be the 5th foul committed by Central. That will put Navarro to the free throw line.
And I think they're going to give that to Rignuts. I think they're going to say he fouled him before he shuffled his feet, and that's the 5th foul. So the Pirates are going to go to the free throw line for 2.
And again, the 2 guys that Postville really want to see continuing to score for them is Navarro along with Loera, because Navarro averages 8.3 points a ball game. Loera at 7 as the free throw is no good. Missed it to the left. Rignitz checks out. Hertrump back in for the Warriors. But Loera's been on the bench with fouls.
Yeah, he's been sitting on the bench for quite a while and putting the warm-up on, so he may be done for this half with those 2 fouls.
Second free throw by Navarro. It is good. Rattled around, got it to stay down, and it's 22-20. It is Central in the lead. 90 seconds left in the half. Mason Lone, right side on top. Try to go to Isaac on the left wing, back to Mason. Top of the key to Hammersland, Owen that is. And baseline to Hertrump. Hertrump back out on top to Isaac. Left side to Owen Hammersland. And now goes off a pick, brings it right side. Stops, goes left wing area with Griffin Hammersland. Good ball movement by the Warriors as Isaac Lone finds himself open for 3 behind the right wing. Shot no good. Warriors continue to be cold from outside, and the rebound kicks there to White.
Yeah, they've got 1 free throw this whole quarter. That's their only point.
And Minikue at the free throw line takes an off-balance 15-footer, banks it long. Did get some contact, but no whistle. Isaac Lone, the rebound, back into the offensive end. On top, Isaac Lone, right side, Hammersland, baseline to Hertrump. Set shot, 18 feet away, off the side of the rim, no good. Minikue tips out the rebound, gets it for the Pirates. Minikue races down the court offensively, drives in, reaches them with the right hand from along the baseline, tried a right-handed layup, but it's flat off the back of the rim. Warriors get the rebound. Mason Lone back offensively to Hertrump, who drives in, takes a little right-handed runner, took it off the wrong foot as he missed it, bank shot underneath. The struggles continue for Central. Back offensively, it is again Navarro. Navarro drives in, reaches over, banks it in from the left side. With 18 seconds left in the half, the Pirates have tied it up.
Yeah, that was a strong move there by Navarro, just kind of setting up his man and attacking see if the Warriors hit a shot here before the end of the half.
And they'll try to retake the lead. Left side, 5 seconds to go. Isaac Lone, baseline to Hertrump. Baseline 18-foot shot on its way, hits the side of the rim, and the first half comes to an end. Central had a 9-point lead at the half. At the end of one, rather. They only scored 1 point in the second quarter, and we're now knotted. Central and Postville tied at 22. When we return, first half stats and coaching interviews from the girls' game. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt and Ann at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
At the half, it is 22-22. Postville and Central. Earlier tonight, it was the Central girls defeating Postville 42-33. We're joined by Postville head basketball coach Kim Cleave. Coach, first off here, again, a better night for your team offensively. You got yourselves into the fourth quarter with an opportunity.
Yeah, we sure did. We played hard tonight. We really did. Trying to figure out how to defend that. They had really tough defense for our guards to handle and then for our posts. So they have a higher presence down in the post area, so trying to get them out of there to do the best we can against our 5'6" girls, 5'7" girls, you know. So a lot of high post stuff tonight, but trying to do our best, and I thought they kind of figured it out a little bit in that second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, not really so much. Did more dribbling around than anything else instead of attacking. Something I'd like to see a little bit different. Defensively, I thought we did a good job. Sometimes we just overcommitted on that, and then it was more so of a 2-against-1 scenario and an easy bucket for them.
All right, offensively, again, you put up 33 points in this ball game, so that's equals almost, the season high, which you had on Monday night. But you were led offensively by Leticia Dahl, who led you with 9 points. Let's start there. Also, as well, Taylor Rios, a good ball game for you with 8.
Awesome, yeah. Leticia Dahl, I like to see her. She does a great job driving to the hoop. She does good ball fakes. She's one of our best handlers for that ball. Offense kind of thrives on her if she is scoring or not. Taylor Rios is my post. She does a phenomenal job with trying to see the court. She loves, if you get her wide open, she's going to shoot. So
all right.
Like to see.
Obviously, you fell down by 9 early in this ball game, but again, you talked about how your girls worked hard, but they weren't fazed by that. I guess continue to work hard in this ball game.
Yeah. Yep. Trying to overcome those deficits is kind of a big deal for us. So if we can keep knocking that away and trying to make sure that we keep that pressure on and coming through, it's phenomenal.
All right. Also for you guys now, quick turnaround, right?
Yeah, tomorrow morning. If we have it.
Yeah.
You never know. Yep, so we play Grand Meadow tomorrow morning at 10 a.m.
All right. Know anything about them at all?
Not really a whole lot, no. Nope, we just have to be ready.
Yeah, obviously.
Watched a little film on them, but, that's about it.
Yep, keep on taking steps in the right direction, Coach. Good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll catch up with you after the break.
Sounds good. Thanks, Ian.
You betcha. Again, Postville girls basketball coach Kim Cleave talking things over there about her Pirate team. They dropped a 42-33 decision. We'll take a quick break. We'll be joined by Central girls basketball coach Mark Wiley. Halftime here in Elkader. Boys are tied at 22.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard, and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Life's better when you're under our roof because our agents can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader today.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
At the break, Postville and Central boys tied at 22. Earlier tonight, Central girls victorious over Postville, 42-33. Coach, first off here, I mean, you had the lead, kind of controlled the ball game, but you had to use the late run to pull away.
Exactly right. We did not play very well in the stretches of the game, and we need to clean things up, especially on the offensive end. Just unforced turnovers, as we talked about after the game. Doesn't matter who it is. We just got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball. Once we break, a little pressure, they bring a little pressure. We got to stay within ourselves and understand that take our time and scrub up to the hoop and do those little things. It seems elementary, but at the same time, we're rattled tonight.
Yeah,
so.
And again, I understand that with a young team as well, but lots of positive. Layla Embretson led you offensive with 21 points, really effective down low.
Yeah, she did a good job for us. I felt like she posted up with some authority down there, which helps us. We weren't hitting a lot of outside shots tonight. Granted, when we dribbled-drived, it seemed like it was a turnover, so we stuck to trying to get the ball to Layla on the block, and we found a way to score enough points. She did a really good job with the fourth quarter. I felt like she played within herself and did a good job of finishing around the rim, a lot better than she did earlier on in the game. Yep. So 21, but honestly, she probably could have had another dozen or 14.
Absolutely. So. And I know Blair Scharf, a freshman, 10 points in this ball game for you. Continue to step up.
Yep. Continue to rely on her. I can't. She's not really a freshman for us. I feel like I oftentimes forget that. So, she needs to continue to stay within herself as well, and she's doing a lot of good things for us. I want her at the free throw line. She was 6 for 12 tonight, but a lot of trust in her making her free throws, and she'll continue to get better at that as well.
Getting to the line, you guys are good at that, but it's, again, learning to make those.
Yeah, we've been to the free throw line 59 times in the last 2 games. Too bad we've just made 24 of 59, so we're just under 50%. So, it is a positive that we're getting to the free throw line. We just need to, stay composed, and we're not going to improve our percentage over one game. So we need to continue to work and throughout winter break, and eventually we'll get to that point where we're a little bit more comfortable at the line.
All right, quick turnaround because you guys play Monday and Tuesday, don't you?
We do. So we did this last week where we had games Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and we got to be ready to go on Monday. Edco is going to play really hard, and they like to play their zone defense, so we've got to be ready for that. We haven't seen a lot of zone this year. And then Tuesday night, obviously you guys are broadcasting Tuesday night, so we'll see you Tuesday night right back here.
All right, hopefully another good game. Good
luck
to you guys.
Thank you, Dan.
Yes, Central basketball coach Mark Wiley on his Warrior team. When we return, first half stats, second half action. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Attention business owners. Are you tired of monthly fees eating into your profits? Look no further than People State Bank. People State Bank's business checking account has no monthly service charge. Yes, you heard that right. 0 monthly service charges. But that's not all. Enjoy free ATM and debit cards, free online and mobile banking, and free bill pay services. With People State Bank, managing your business finances has never been easier or more affordable. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on unnecessary fees. Switch to People State Bank today and take care of your business finances. People State Bank, member FDIC.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. You're listening to Upper Iowa Conference Basketball on KCTN FM 100, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. At the half, 22-22, Central in Postville. We turn things over to Coach Hammond. Let's go through the first half stats, and let's start first off for Postville.
Yeah, we'll start with the Pirates. They're led by Josiah Minicue. He's got 8 points. Jacob White with 5, 3 points for Cedric Navarro, 2 points for Calvin Meni, 2 points for Xander Martinez, and 2 points Giovanni Loera. They shot 34% in the first half. They were 0 of 7 behind the arc, but they were 6 of 9 from the free throw line for 67%, and only 8 turnovers for the Pirates. For the Warriors, they're led by Isaac Lone with 8 points, Mason Lone with 6 points, Jake Hairtrump with 4, 2 points for Garrett Burns, and 2 points for Owen Hammersland. They shot 61% in the first quarter. They were 0 in the second quarter, so 30% for the game. 3 of 14 behind the arc, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, and 7 turnovers.
21 points is what Central put up in the opening quarter, outscoring Postville 21-12. Pirates win the second quarter 10-1. Couple of boys scores. Edco over East Buchanan tonight, 70-49 the final. Albernet beats Starmont 79-34. North Fayette Valley leads Turkey Valley at the half, 32-17. Another girls score. Clayton Ridge leads Southwind 17-14 as they start the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Warriors offensively right away. Right wing, Isaac Lone open for 3, leaves it long, and the rebound by White for Postville. It is White. Also Navarro out there as White takes a 1-foot runner, hits it from 8 feet away, driving right side. White, Navarro, Minicue, Martinez, and Loera, who again sat with some foul trouble. He'll play the middle of that 2-3 zone. For the Warriors, it is Owen Hammersland, Mason Lone, Hertrump. That's Isaac Lone out there as well, as the 3 taken by Mason Lone shot no good. Zittergreen out there as well, and right on cue gets the feed as Owen Hammerslang got the offensive rebound, fed Zittergreen on the block, and we're knotted here at 24. By the way, that was the Pirates taking their first lead since early in the ballgame. Minicue drives baseline, and he's bodied that time by Owen Hammerslang. So Minicue, and again, he can be a facilitator in a lot of ways for the Pirates.
He can, and Owen Hammersland drew a tough assignment tonight to have to guard him and try to force the ball out of his hands and keep him from shooting around the rim.
Right side in the offensive end to Loera. Loera works it back to Martinez, and Central has played man-to-man throughout here. High post area to Loera at the elbow. 15-footer just off the elbow area, hits that jump shot, and again, that's what they're looking for from Loera.
Yeah, Loera going to give him a lift here. Hopefully he can stay out of foul trouble, stay on the court this half.
Right side, Owen Hammersland back over to Mason Lone, underneath the basket to Zittergreen at the left block. Deep left corner, Mason Lone for 3, aired it out long. Minicue gets the rebound, fell right into his hands. Minicue offensively drives in, lowers the shoulder there from the left side, lays it up, lays it in, kisses it off the glass. And the Pirates in transition take a 4-point lead.
Well, and you can see that the cold start for that second quarter has continued here in the second half. The Warriors just not able to knock anything down, and a nice drive there by Josiah Minicue, able to kiss it up off the glass, get the bucket, get the harm, and go to the free throw line.
Foul committed by Isaac Lone. That is his second whistle against the Warriors. Free throw on its way. It's no good. Kicked off the back of the rim, and checking it down is Hertrump, but he ends up with his foot on the line. He was bumped into by Loera, and it's a violation, a turnover there by the Warriors.
Yeah, that was just a hustle play there by Loera to try to force the action a little bit, and Hertrump ends up out of bounds. So Pirates got it underneath their own hoop.
Substitution. Hertrump will check out. Griffin Hammersland comes in, so the Warriors go with a smaller lineup here. And back out on top offensively, White. Right side in the corner to Minicue. Tried a soft pass, and Owen Hammersland got a hand in there, knocked it out of bounds. We'll take it along the baseline. Pirates off the right side.
Yeah, that out-of-bounds play took a long time to develop, and the quickness of the Warriors just prevented them from getting any kind of shot off there.
And off the right side of the basket, it is Minicue tried a no-look pass, but Owen Hammersland knocked it out of bounds. And they will stay in the same position. Minicue is lucky that ball didn't come back and hit him. And off the right side, Minicue takes it out of bounds. Inbounds there, goes to White. Back in the corner to Minicue, right back to White. White pump fakes in traffic, takes up the shot. Good straight-up defense by the Warriors, no good. Minicue the rebound, put back. It is up, it is in. Fouled, count the basket. And the Pirates now lead by 6.
Yeah, this is a little run for the Pirates here to start the third quarter, and this is a positive for them. Getting to the rack, getting fouls, getting free throw opportunities. They just need to start cashing in on that extra bonus.
And to the free throw line again is Minicue trying to finish off the three-point play, and that free throw is good. It's a 7-point lead for Postville. They're on a 9-2 run in the first $1:40 of this third quarter.
Yeah, they're putting some pressure on the Warriors now.
Zittergreen, right side. Griffin Hammersland, right wing for 3. Shot no good, but the rebound kicks to him along the right baseline. Back over left side, Mason Lone, left wing for three. That shot short, it is no good. Warriors don't mind shooting the three, but they come up empty. Minikue, baseball pass ahead to White. Who catches it? His layup, missed it from the right side. Good straight up defense by Mason Lone, but then White able to take it away from him. Loera, step behind the arc for three. Well, long. As that hit on the right side of the glass and kicked out, but they get the rebound. Loera to Minikue. Minikue cut off, takes a spin move 8 feet away up and in. It's a 9-point lead, and you wonder if the Warriors are starting to think about a timeout here.
I think it's almost time here, even if you missed make right here, maybe a timeout.
Mason Lone, middle of the lane to Owen Hammersland, scores the right-handed layup that time. Nice entry pass there, and the Warriors stop that run by the Pirates, but it's still a 7-point lead. Minikue, crossover dribble at the free throw line, lowers his head, drives in, flips it up from the left side. No luck there, didn't get the bounce. And the rebound picked out of there by Owen Hammersland, who tries to bounce it ahead to Mason Lone, but it's knocked away by Postville. Top of the key, Vaughn Zittergreen for three, got it! The Warriors have struggled from the three-point line. Zittergreen hits the three, and by the way, that's his first made three of the season. Back offensively, reach-in foul, as it is Xander Martinez on a reach-in foul by the Warriors.
That's going to be the Warriors' fourth foul. We've only played 3 minutes in this half, and they're up to their fourth foul. So from here on out, Pirates are going to the free throw line. If they can knock down free throws, they can extend this lead. The Warriors need to regroup and try something different because right now it's not working defensively.
The foul is on Griffin Hammersland, his second. Checking out of the ball game is Mason Lone for the Warriors, and back in there is number 23. And actually, correction there, into the ball game is, Isaac Lone back into the game. Driving left, Hertrump rather came back into the game. Shot by Postville, no good, as he again drove right side, had it knocked away. Back in the offensive end, Central, deep left corner, Owen Hammersland for three. Shot no good. Loera gets the rebound for the Pirates. Back offensively, Minikue. Minikue drives in, stripped out of there by Isaac Lone. Good defense on the drive. Isaac Lone takes it the length of the court, goes up, shot blocked by Postville. And the rebound pulled down by Navarro. Ahead to Minikue. He drives in and scores the right-handed layup. Defense on one end, the layup at the other. Pirates go back up by 6.
Well, both of these teams are one and done right now. It's just Postville's making more shots than Central.
Zittergreen, tough pass in the lane, and Hertrump goes to his feet, goes down to the ground, the floor, to get the ball there, and lying down, Coach Stramer takes a timeout, and the Warriors save the possession. He was in trouble. 4:10 to go here in the third. Pirates lead 35-29. Let's take this break.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooter's Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooter's Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooter's Coffee in Manchester.
Your business is your pride and joy. You raised it with hard work from nothing but a dream. And since you care so much, naturally you want to protect it. An insurance policy from West Bend and Gifford Insurance is the best way to keep it happy, healthy, and profitable. We'll wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. To find out more about a business insurance policy from West Bend, contact Michael Beck, agent with Gifford Insurance Agency in Elkader at 245-1360.
We were tied at 22 at the half. Postville, after only scoring 12 points in the first quarter, has put up 23 since that point. Central, which scored 21 in the opening quarter, has only scored 8, and the Pirates lead by 6. Inbound, Zittergreen drives baseline. Minikue, a reach-in foul. As Zittergreen at first was looking to take a 3, and a reach-in foul committed as the Warriors. Good timeout taken by Coach Stramer to save possession.
And that's the first foul on the Pirates here in the second half.
And again, Central has committed 4. Inbounds, Hertrump open, right side for 3, errors it out well long. Rebound by Navarro. Navarro ahead to Martinez, who tracks it down in the far right corner. On top, tied to go to White. It's knocked away by Lone, picked up by Isaac Lone. He drives in and lays it up from the left side, used both hands, kisses it off the glass, and the Warriors back within 4. So back offensively, they work it ahead, and quickly down the court is Martinez, and Central doesn't get back defensively. Martinez scores the layup driving in, and back to a 6-point lead. Meanwhile, Hertrump, Postville doesn't get back defensively. Hertrump in transition. Nice pass as he scores from the left side.
Defense optional here for the next couple of minutes. Apparently, we're just going to go up and down the court, and they drive to the basket, finish strong. Nobody's playing defense.
Martinez fed it back to Minikue, who pulls it up near the volleyball line behind there to Loera. Loera, right side to Minikue. We approach the 3-minute mark in our third quarter. Minikue at the left elbow takes a jump shot, contested, but still hits it. Nice stop and pop by Minikue. 39-33, Postville in the lead.
Yeah, that was a nice shot there by Minikue, set up by the nice screen by Loera.
Hammersland, that's Owen to the elbow area with her trump. Right side, Isaac Lone for three. Short. And that was an air ball. Owen Hammersland, the rebound. His putback as he spun towards the middle of the lane. Reached over from the right side and put the layup in. 39-35. Minikue back offensively, drives in, flips it up, tumbles to the court. The ball had no chance, but he's bailed out on contact. And Minikue should be going to the free throw line for two.
Yeah, they said he's going to get 2 shots there, but a lot of traffic there, and heard the whistle, throws the ball up there hoping for a prayer, but he's going to get that answer at the free throw line here.
So Minikue for 2. 5th team foul on Central here in this third quarter. Warriors had the biggest lead of the night at 9 at the end of 1. Free throw by Minikue. It is good. 40-35. The Pirates' biggest lead has been 6. Meanwhile, Griffin Hammersland and Isaac Lone check out for the Warriors. Into the ballgame for them will be number 20 into the ballgame in Rignitz. And also coming back into the ballgame is Mason Lone. Free throw, it is good. Minikue makes them both. And now the Pirates want a timeout. 2:45 left in the third. It is Postville leading 41-35. Let's take this break.
The winter high school sports season has begun, and the doctors and staff of Family Dentistry Associates of Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Chase Bruner, and Dr. Daphne Hopfler of Family Dentistry wish all of our student athletes a very healthy and successful season. Call 539-4651. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, where health-changing smiles are created.
41-35, so Central used their first timeout moments ago. Postal takes a timeout here with a 6-point lead at 41-35. So a tight ball game here for the most part. Warriors have the ball on offense.
Yeah, Warriors are going to take the ball out, and I think this is a shift in defense. It looks like the Pirates are going to pick them up man-to-man here and give them a different look.
So across the timeline, Owen Hammersland to her trump at the elbow to Zittergreen, who pump fakes. Nice move from the left side. Puts it up, puts it in. Fouled, count the basket. And the Warriors back within 4.
That was a smooth move. Vaughn Zittergreen gave the good head fake, got the guy up in the air, went under, finished, and the rotating defender came over and just got a piece of his arm as well, so he's going to get the bonus of a free throw.
So with 2:35 to go in the third, he'll try to bring the Warriors back within 3. Free throw on its way, rattled around, stayed down. 41-38 is the Postville lead. Loera across the timeline offensively. Left side, takes a 3, left wing. It's off the back of the rim. Rebound bounces off the left side of the rim, and then it's finally pulled down by Mason Lone. Lone back offensively. Top of the key to her trump. Her trump at the elbow. Left side to Owen Hammersland. On top to Zittergreen. Zittergreen has the ball knocked away as he drove left side. Knocked away by a Pirate. I believe there was Minikue with the hands. And the Warriors will take it along the left baseline area.
Yeah, they're going to reset here, try to run some kind of out-of-bounds play, get the ball inside.
Inbounds to her trump. On top to Owen Hammersland rather. To Zittergreen. Left side to Mason Lone. Lone with it, right side to Owen Hammersland. He's open, right wing for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Zittergreen gets the rebound, though. It seems at baseline to Rignitz, who has the shot blocked into the Central student section by Minikue. It will not be a souvenir as the ball thrown back into play, but the ball goes back to the Warriors.
Yeah, good close out that time by Minikue. Get that ball out of there.
Inbounds, Zittergreen, right side to Owen Hammersland. High post to Hertrump. Takes a contested shot from just off the elbow, right side. Left it short. Rebound pulled down there by Minikue. Pirates back in the offensive end, leading by 3. Warriors have played nothing but man-to-man throughout. Minikue kicks it in the corner to Ramirez, who just checked in during that break. Minikue on the right block, drives baseline, dribble it off his foot, out of bounds, and the ball goes back to the Warriors. A lot of traffic as Minikue tried to navigate his way underneath the basket.
Yeah, not able to put that ball on the floor like he wanted to, and just didn't have room.
Zittergreen checks out. Isaac Lone back into the game for the Warriors as we approach 90 seconds left here in our third quarter. Mason Lone brings it across the timeline. Left side to Isaac Lone, and back over top of the key. Mason Lone, step behind the arc for 3. That shot no good. Missed it off the left side, and the rebound pulled down there by the Pirates in Navarro. Back offensively is Minikue. The Warriors' 3-point shot has abandoned them in this ball game tonight. Loera at the elbow, right side. Minikue step behind the arc for 3 off the front of the rim, but somehow Ramirez saves the rebound to Navarro. His 12-foot shot, line drived it short, but Navarro gets his own rebound, put back, hangs in the air, no good. Navarro gets another rebound, tried to throw it over to Minikue, it's knocked out of there and into the hands of Loera. Baseline, Minikue pulls up, 6-foot baseline runner, no good. Tough angle from the right side. Lone gets the rebound, bodied into by Minikue, and with 50 seconds to go, that's a foul committed by the Pirates. Man alive, they had some looks.
They had some great looks. They had the open look by Minikue for the 3 and 2 or 3 more opportunities and not able to finish off anything in there. Ball goes back to the Warriors here with under a minute to play in our third.
Griffin Hammersland into the ball game, and Owen Hammersland checks out. Left side, then it's Isaac Lone, drives baseline, cut off in the baseline, a pass into a lot of traffic in the middle of the lane, and it's easily taken away by Postville and Navarro. About a 6-second difference shot clock-wise, so the Pirates, again, will want to work quickly on offense. White drives in the lane, takes about 4 steps, maybe 5, traveled with the basketball driving in, and the ball goes back to Central.
Yeah, he took a lot of steps there. He shuffled, took an extra, took 2 more. That's travel.
Mason Lone brings it across the timeline. Inside 30 seconds left in the third. High post area to Hertrump. Swings it right side to Griffin Hammersland. Back over left wing. And that again is Isaac Lone. Lone, right elbow now, back over to Mason Lone. Right corner, Griffin Hammersland for 3. Aired it out. That's their 3rd air ball this quarter. Minikue gets the rebound, bounces it ahead to White. White feeds it back to Ramirez and back to Minikue. Central gets back defensively. 5 seconds to go. Minikue drives in, and a foul on the floor by Central with 3.3 seconds to go will put Minikue to the free throw line for 2.
Well, and they got to the free throw line early with those 5 early fouls by the Warriors, so they've been shooting plenty of free throws, and that's what happens later in that quarter if you get to it early. These are freebies for Minikue. He's just got to knock them down.
So with 3.3 seconds to go, free throw, it is no good as it laid flat off the rim. Boys score. North Fayette Valley leads Turkey Valley 52-31 at the end of 3. South Wind Girls rally to defeat Clayton Ridge tonight 25-24. And it is again Minikue trying to put the Pirates up by 4 here. So the free throw being eyed by Minikue on its way, and it is good. Minikue, a very good free throw shooter, and makes them both 42-38. Half-court shot on its way by Hertrump. It is well short. Maybe could have taken another step, but it was a shot anyway. So we played 3. We were tied at the half. Postville leads by 4 as we go to the 4th. 42-38 our score. Pirates lead.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner, supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Postville Veterinary Clinic, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, and by Clayton County Recycling in Monona. 42-38 our score. Postville in the lead. They outscored Central in that quarter, 20-16. And this is going to come down to the end here as we begin the 4th quarter. Shooting in the 3rd quarter, Coach. What do you have for us?
I've got Postville shooting. They were 8 of 16. So for the game, they're still shooting 50%, 16 of 32, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Still nobody hitting a three-pointer for Postville.
Minikue, Navarro, Loera, White, along with Ramirez out there for the Pirates as we start the 4th quarter. Minikue drives in, takes a tough shot, a lot of traffic, middle of the lane, left it long off the back of the rim. Hertrump gets the rebound. Hertrump, Isaac Lone, Zittergreen, Owen Hammersland, and Mason Lone out there. Zittergreen back out on top here, left side to Isaac Lone, who drives baseline, lowers his head, gets to the basket from the left side, uses the right hand. Warriors strike first, back within a bucket here in the 4th.
Yeah, that was a nice drive and an answer because Warriors want to get back in this, get to even, and then be able to try to push ahead and take this lead back.
Minikue, they try to spread the court to Loera. Loera drives in. Nice feed over to Navarro on the left block, up and in. Loera, nice dish on the drive. 44-40. Pirates with the lead as we enter the 7-minute mark. Meanwhile, Mason Lone drives in and a blocking call committed on the Warriors. The foul committed on the Pirates, rather. It is on White trying to draw a charge, but he kind of moved into it.
Who hit the bucket down here for the Pirates?
And that was for
Navarro?
Postville. No, Navarro.
Or for Postville.
Yeah, that was, yes, it was Navarro.
Yeah, it was Navarro.
Loera, the pass to Navarro.
Yes.
Back over left side. I wanted to say Loera. He was involved in the play. Left side, Isaac Lone. Step behind the arc for 3. Circles around, touches every part of the rim, but rolls out. And the rebound pulled down by the Pirates. Minikue back over offensively. Top of the key, right side to White. Baseline Navarro takes a drive, steps back, little 6-footer leaning back, no good, towards the middle of the lane. Zittergreen gets the rebound. Back offensively is Central. Hertrump, deep corner on top, Mason Lone. Lone, elbow area to Hertrump, right side to Owen Hammersland. Left wing to Isaac Lone. Lone puts it on the floor, feeds it to Hertrump. He's open, 10-foot shot just off the lane. It is good. Nice set shot there by Hertrump. They're back within 2. Warriors' three-point percentage once again tonight.
Going into that third quarter, they had hit 3 of 14.
Back across the timeline, Minikue, right side, drives baseline, cut off, but takes a tough 15-footer in a lot of traffic. Shot no good, he was double-teamed. Rebound pulled down by Hertrump. Hertrump ahead of the pack. Owen Hammersland drives in. The ball blocked away by Minikue, getting back defensively, but the Warriors maintain possession off the left side of the basket. Substitution as White will check out. Xander Martinez back into the game for the Pirates. 6:03 left in the fourth. Isaac Lone, middle of the lane. Zittergreen just cuts right down to the basket. Scores the right-handed layup. We're tied with 6 minutes to go. Nice inbound set run by the Warriors.
Yeah, able to find Zittergreen alone there.
Martinez drives in. Double pump shot, no good. But making contact was Hertrump on the drive. And that will put Martinez to the free throw line for 2.
And that's got to be frustrating for Coach Stramer because your defense was back. You did a nice job. That was a tough shot by Martinez, but he was bailed out with some contact here, so he gets a chance to get those at the free throw line.
And again, it is Xander Martinez to the free throw line for 2. Free throws figure to play large down the stretch. The free throw off the back of the rim, it is no good. As a team, Postville shooting 57% from the free throw line and Central shooting 54%. So at the free throw line is Martinez, who now just took his 3rd free throw. This will be his 4th of the season, and he makes 1 of 2. Stays now 2 of 4 on the season, but the Pirates go back out on top, 45-44. Mason Lone offensively, cut off left side, underneath the basket, feeds it back to Zittergreen, but it's taken away by Loera underneath. Loera stayed there defensively in that middle of the 2-3 zone. Minikue back offensively, and he brings it over top of the key now as the Pirates look to get in their offense. No surprise in this fourth quarter. You're going to want the ball in the hands of Minikue, your experienced player.
Yeah, being patient on offense here, working for a good look, and probably trying to get the ball inside if they can.
And Minikue goes off a pick at the elbow, brings it right side, triple team, takes the shot, blocked by Hertrump. Ran into a lot of trouble there. Good help defense by the Warriors. They try to retake the lead offensively. Mason Lone, top of the key. And left wing area, and they go to Hertrump at the elbow. Swings it right side. Owen Hammersland, right side for 3. Got it! Warriors have struggled from the outside, but Hammersland hits the 3. They go up 47-45.
That was a big shot and extends that, or gets that lead back to the Warriors.
It's been a tight second half. Pirates have led most of this second half, but now trail by a bucket. Left side, Minikue. In the corner to Ramirez. Ramirez back over to Minikue. Minikue with it, and he's going to bring it right side. Top of the key. Covered by Owen Hammersland. And Minikue looking for a pick. Navarro comes up to set one. Baseline 15-footer for Minikue. It's off the front of the rim. Missed it from the right baseline. Zittergreen the rebound. Tried to lead Hertrump. He's overshot. And as Hertrump and Owen Hammersland both go after the basketball, they both go out of bounds. And it hits them both. And it goes out of bounds off both.
Yeah, for Postville, you got to get somebody else involved besides Minikue. Yes, you want the ball in his hands, but Loera hasn't touched the ball, and Martinez needs to touch the ball. So is Navarro. I think they need to get a little more ball movement against this tough Central defense.
White back into the game for Postville. Ramirez checks out, and as Martinez tries to come into the offensive end, he tries to dribble through a double team at center court, and the ball is knocked away by Central. So 4:21 left in the fourth. Backcourt area to Minikue. And they'll look to spread the court once again. Minikue, right side Martinez, right back to Minikue. Minikue feeds it right back to Martinez. They start their offense by the volleyball line. Martinez drives in, bumped into, but an offensive foul. Said he lowered his shoulder and caused the contact. Second whistle against the Pirates and a turnover.
Yeah, that screen, they're going to say he initiated that contact. So give the turnover to the Pirates, give the ball back to the Warriors. Playing with the lead now, up by 2, halfway to go in our fourth quarter.
And again, the Pirates have led much of the second half after a tied game at the half. Warriors have found their footing offensively here in the fourth. Right side, Owen Hammersland knocked away by White, but tracked down by Hammersland. To the elbow, Hertrump. Back to Isaac Lone. Drops into the lane, takes a tough shot in a lot of traffic. Missed it just off the left side of the lane. Pirates get the rebound. Back offensively, Martinez back to White, back to Martinez. The question is here for Postville. Minicue's been such the focus on offense. Can anybody else step up here? Here's Loera, top of the key for three. In and out. Minicue, the rebound in midair. Kisses it off the glass from the left side. We're knotted at 47.
And there's your answer. A shot that rattled around and came back out, but a great putback by
Trump has it knocked away, and the loose ball picked up by White. A steal for the Pirates. Back offensively, Minicue. Minicue, right side, Martinez open for three. Along off the side of the rim as it bounces out of bounds off the far left side, and it's going to go back to Postville. Zittergreen had a chance to track it down, and we've seen this a couple of times tonight. If you've got a chance to get it, go get it.
Yeah, go get the ball because it's gone the opposite way than what you've expected. So go get the ball because you don't know who's been touching it.
Now off the left side, you don't want to leave it into the official to make that decision. Inbounds to Loera, but intercepted by Zittergreen. He makes up for it there on the steal on the inbounds. Owen Hammersland back into the offensive end. Zittergreen drives in, and he drives in a blocking call. Fouls on the floor. White tried to draw the charge at the free throw line. That is the third whistle against the Pirates, and Central takes it off the right side of the basket.
Yeah, trying to take the charge was Jacob White, and just not quite in the right position there, not set, and that foul goes against him as a block.
And inbounds to Mason Lone, right side for three. It's off the side of the rim. Missed it off the left side, and the rebound pulled down there by Loera. So we are at the 3-minute mark. Minicue across the timeline offensively in the corner to White. White back over on top to Minicue, left side to Loera. Loera top of the key to White. White guarded by Mason Lone, puts it on the floor, cut off at the free throw line to Loera. Left side in the corner to Martinez. Martinez top of the key to White. In the lane, Navarro. Navarro, nice move, pulls up 6-footer, rolls off the side of the rim off the right side. Minicue gets the rebound, and underneath he's fouled on the floor. Again, Navarro touching about every part of the rim there. Didn't get the kind roll.
Yeah, not able to get that ball to roll, but gave time for Minicue to get in position to get that offensive rebound.
All right, the foul is on Trump. That's his fourth. And Mason Lone checks out. Griffin Hammersland comes into the ball game. And Trump will stay in there with those 4 fouls. Inbounds, they have to go back over to center court line where it's tracked down by White. White, he's got a lane to the basket. Roll around, wraparound pass goes through the legs of Lone, back to Navarro, and it somehow ends up with Martinez, and the Pirates got a break there. Back over to Minicue. Minicue at the free throw line, pick and roll to Loera. 8-foot shot outside the lane off the back of the rim. Isaac Lone gets the rebound. Warriors got a chance to run. Lone, nice feed over to Owen Hammersland. His shot left it short. Minicue did not contest the shot, and on the inbounds, it is knocked away. Postville tried to get it to Minicue, and he lost it out of bounds. The ball goes back to the Warriors. 2:09 to go. Central wants a timeout. We're tied at 47. Let's take this break.
Brought to you by locally owned and operated NEAT, proudly providing high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light to businesses and homes in Northeast Iowa. NEAT also provides computer and network services as well as business phone system sales and service. For more information, visit NEITEL.com or call 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
On the inbounds, Warriors get it into the corner. Owen Hammersland misses a 3, but the Warriors get the rebound, and they'll bring it back out on top offensively. Mason Lone to Isaac Lone, actually, on the feed from Owen Hammersland. And it is a 3 from Isaac Lone. 50-47, and the Warriors go up by 3.
Yeah, a little token pressure here, picking up Minicue, making him handle it the full length. Owen Hammersland's been guarding him all night.
And left side, Minicue drives by, gets to the right side of the basket, but leaves the layup short. He was kind of drifting away. And they get the ball ahead. Owen Hammersland ahead of the pack. Uses his right hand from the left side. Nifty layup there by, once again, Hammersland. He scored the last 5 points. They actually lead by 5. The Warriors have scored the last 5 points. Loera left wing for 3. Leaves it short. It is no good. And Owen Hammersland gets the rebound with 1:20 left in the fourth.
Yeah, Owen Hammersland's having a nice stretch right here.
Owen Hammersland back out on top. Isaac Lone, free throw line, Trump, 15-footer off the back of the rim. It is no good. Rebound deflected, picked up by Owen Hammersland. He uses the right hand from just off the elbow. It's up and in. And a quick 7-0 spurt. And on the inbounds, Postville throws it away. Navarro was looking to throw it inbounds to Minikue. Minikue went one way. The ball ends up in the Central bench in a turnover by the Pirates.
And all of a sudden, Central finds themselves up by 7 with about a minute to play. So right now they need to take care of the basketball.
And Postville is going to take a timeout. 1:04 to go. Quick 7-0 spurt by Central. They lead here by a score of 54-47. Let's take this timeout. TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Alcater on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
No trip to Northeast Iowa is complete without a visit to the Turkey River Mall in Elkader. Browse and shop through 4 levels with over 14,000 square feet of purely unique shopping. You'll discover an eclectic mix of old and new, including antiques, jewelry, high-end and resale clothing for kids and adults, furniture, art, books, toys, crafts, rocks and minerals, and think custom apparel. Visit our updated website at turkeyrivermall.com or like and share our Facebook page.
54-47, it is Central, and just like that, they took a timeout with a little over 2 minutes to go, and a 7-0 run. They lead by 7, and the Pirates take a timeout.
And right now they need to be strong with the basketball. The Pirates only have 3 fouls, so they've got a couple to give before they go to the line.
Backcourt area, Postville, by the way, looking to trap out of their zone. Left side to Owen Hammersland. On top, Isaac Lone to Griffin Hammersland in the right corner. Her Trump high post, right side to Griffin Hammersland. Again, they've got 20 seconds on the shot clock. There's a foul committed by Postville. And Central, just trying to play through that shot clock, burn some time.
Yeah, that's going to reset the shot clock here. So that's the 4th foul on Postville. So the next one's going to put Central on the free throw line. And I think if you're Postville, you got to be aggressive, get steals, or get fouls.
Griffin Hammersland to Isaac Lone in a reach-in foul committed by Ramirez. So again, they look to foul. There's 48 seconds left in the 4th, and Isaac Lone goes to the free throw line. He will have 2. Lone from the free throw line this year is 9 of 14 coming into this ball game tonight.
And tonight the Warriors only 4 of 6, so they haven't gotten there a lot. They're shooting decently, but like to see them at the free throw line a little bit more.
Lone, one of the more experienced Warriors, hits the free throw there, and it's 55-47. Loera back in. This is an offensive-defensive switch. Loera comes in. Ramirez checks out for the Pirates. The second free throw being eyed here by Isaac Lone. Warriors playing like they started this ball game out. Second free throw good by Isaac Lone. So a 9-0 run by Central. And on the inbounds, Minikue has the ball knocked away by Owen Hammersland, and it will go back to the Pirates.
And once again, if I'm Minikue, I think I pick that up and go because you don't know which hand it went off last.
So inbounds, they go back to Minikue. Minikue in the backcourt, brings it across the timeline offensively. Pirates need to score, and they need to do it quick. Left side, Martinez behind the arc, left wing for 3, shot no good. Hertrump gets the rebound with 34 seconds to go. And again, if you're Postville, you've got to overplay, and Navarro reaches in and fouls Von Zittergreen. Back to the other end, 29 seconds to go, and the Warriors here with a great finish to this ball game.
Yeah, if they knock down a few more free throws here, salt this away, this is going to be a nice win for them after it was kind of in question up till about a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, we had a tight second half until here late. Zittergreen's free throw on its way. It is short. He'll get another opportunity. Zittergreen, 8 of 14 from the free throw line coming into tonight's ball game. And the second free throw being eyed by Zittergreen. 1 of 2 should do it the rest of the way for the Warriors here. And Zittergreen, the lone senior for the Warriors. Free throw, it is good. 10-point lead, a 10-0 run here to close this quarter right now. Inbounds to Minikue. Minikue in the offensive end. Let's see if he just doesn't take it all the way on top, but there's an offensive screen. A foul called as White set a screen at center court, trying to get Minikue free from Hammersland, and a foul called on the Pirates.
Yeah, they're going to call that the player control foul there. I don't know if they think White leaned into it a little bit. You can kind of see the official showing he dipped that shoulder, and they don't want that on that screen.
Von Zittergreen checks out as Mason Lone back into the game for the Warriors. Inbounds. He's just going to hold the basketball here. Again, the shot clock's off. 20 seconds to go, and Hertrump is fouled by Loera, who gave maybe a little bit of a two-handed shove at the end of it. More of a nudge, I would say. But Hertrump to the free throw line for 2. As Postville, again, with 20 seconds to go, time is going to run out on them.
Yeah, they're going to come up a little short on time tonight, but they had a great game plan. We're in this up until about 2 minutes ago, but nice run by Central.
Her Trump's free throw, it is good, 58-47. We were tied at 47 with a little over 2 minutes left in the game. And her Trump, by the way, 4 of 7 from the free throw line this season. Second free throw being eyed by the junior. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. Rebound knocked out of there, but picked up by Griffin Hammersland, who is shoved by Minique out of bounds. Minique quickly goes over to help Griffin Hammersland, and our officials are going to talk whether or not this is an intentional foul, and it is not going to be an intentional foul, and the official was right in front of the play there and felt that it was worse than what it looked.
Yeah, it looked a whole lot worse than what it was. It was two hands, did bump him out of bounds, but I don't think there was any malintent there.
Free throw by Griffin Hammersland. It is good. So it's 59-47, and again, Minique right away
picked him up,
realized that was probably a little too hard and went to help him right away, help him up. Second free throw by Griffin Hammersland. It is good, makes them both. 60-47, 13-0 run. Loera back in the offensive end, lowers the head, drives in, takes a shot there, and he's a blocking call committed by Mason Lone as Loera drove in, and I got to be honest with you, Mason Lone took the worst of that.
He did. There was a lot of collision there, and you can see the official, he's kind of staring at him and making sure these two calm down because he put his whistle back in his mouth. He was waiting for somebody to say something.
Well, Loera wasn't pleased there, but again, Loera a little bit of a bigger fella compared to Mason Lone.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe he initiated a lot of that contact, but they're going to say that Mason Lone was not in position there, so they're gonna give the foul shots to Loera here.
All right, with 11.6 seconds to go, Zittergreen comes back in, and Mason Lone checks out. Her Trump checks out as number 44 comes into the ballgame in Julian Singleton, a 5'11 sophomore. Loera to the free throw line for two. So Central's looked every bit a part of a young team. See some flashes, see some struggles, and they're finishing with a flash. Loera's free throw, it is no good. Missed it to the left.
Yeah.
For Postville, again, you know what you've got in Minique, but the offensive struggle down the stretch here.
Yeah, you got to find those other guys who can score. Minique sitting at 24 points tonight, so he had a great night.
Second free throw, it is no good, but there is a line violation, and somebody for Postville, it wasn't Loera, but somebody in too soon with 11.6 seconds to go. So Zittergreen will just try to get it inbounds, and he does to Griffin Hammersland, and he's fouled by White. And at this point, the fouling does you no good. It's just going to make the score look worse.
Yeah.
And the foul committed there by White with 9.9 seconds to go.
And that's going to be White's fifth foul, so they're going to have to get a sub in there for him.
And Ramirez comes back in for the Pirates. Postville scheduled for a quick turnaround tomorrow with Grand Meadow at Decorah. Meanwhile, for Central, they get Edco on Monday nights, and then MFL Marac on Tuesday night. Free throw by Griffin Hammersland. It is not good. It's off the front of the rim, and Griffin will have another opportunity. Second free throw, short, left them both short. Minique gets the rebound inside 10 seconds to go. Minique brings it across the timeline, top of the key, takes a contested three on its way. It is good in the closing seconds. But wisely, Isaac Lone holds the basketball out of bounds, and the game comes to an end. The Warriors went on a 13-0 run late. Pirates hit a three-pointer at the buzzer to close the gap, but it ends up being a Central win, 60-50. The Warriors victorious here over Postville as Central picks up victory number 3 on the season. They improved to 3-2, 2-2 in the conference. Postville drops to 1-5, 0-4 in the conference. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
If you feel lost in the big chain store pharmacies, take the time to stop at a Nightingale Drug and visit with us about our services, such as one-on-one consulting, free local delivery, competitive pricing with most insurance plans, and Medicare accepted. We'll make the transition quick and easy for you. Come to the people you know and trust. Nightingale Drug and Gift Shop, your small-town family-friendly business in Guttenberg. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit Real Farmers, Real Food, RealMeat.com.
For generations, local farmers have trusted Freedom Bank to provide the financial backing they need to succeed. We have a long tradition of empowering success, and that continues today. We offer competitive financing options at competitive rates, whether for equipment purchases, building construction, land purchases, or operating capital. Visit one of Freedom Bank's experienced ag loan professionals in Elkader, Monona, Postville, and Waukon, or online at freedombnk.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by TD Sports Bar Grill in downtown Elkader, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Myers Auto Service in Monona, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point and Arlington, member FDIC, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco and Decorah, Car Auto Group online at karautogroup.com, and Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Welcome back once again to Elkader. Central uses a 13-3 run to close the game, and they win by a final score of 60-50 as the Warriors win our featured boys game tonight. North Fayette Valley over Turkey Valley boys tonight, 75-39. Edco beat East Buchanan, 70-49. Albernet over Starmont tonight, 79-34. Southwind and Clayton Ridge boys just getting going in Guttenberg tonight. Don't you love those quads?
It's going to be a late night for Southwind getting back. I hope the weather holds for them.
No kidding. And again, our quads continue to ruin basketball. Let's go. Got the totals?
I got the
Let's
totals.
start with Central. They win by 10.
Central was led tonight by Isaac Lone. He had 17 points. Owen Hammerslin with 13 points. Vaughn Zittergreen with 11. Jake Hertrump with 9 points. 6 points for Mason Lone. 2 points for Griffin Hammerslin. 2 points for Garrett Burns. That's 60 points for the Warriors. They were 6 of 32 behind the arc. That's 19%. 16 of 31 otherwise, so 35% overall tonight. They had 14 turnovers. They were 10 of 16 from the free throw line, 63% for the Warriors there.
Yeah, their three-point shot not falling at all tonight, but made enough down the stretch to win this ball game, with a couple of them coming in the fourth quarter. Let's go to the totals now for Postville.
Postville tonight, they were led by Josiah Minicue. He had 27 points tonight. There was 7 points for Jacob White, 5 points for Cedric Navarro, 5 points for Xander Martinez, 4 points for Giovanni Luera, 2 points for Calvin Meny, and that's 50 points total for the Pirates. They shot 1 of 15 behind the arc. That was the one at the end there, so 7%. Otherwise, they were 18 of 42, 43%, 33% for the night overall, and 11 of 19 from the free throw line. That's good for 58%. And 16 turnovers for the Pirates.
And again, we mentioned this for Central, a young team, so you saw them put up 21 points in the first quarter, 1 point in the second, played better, 16 in the third, then finished with 22 in the fourth quarter. And for Postville, you know what you have with Minicue, and he's going to have many nights like this. But they dealt with some early fouls with Loera in this ball game, but they're going to need some other kids to continue to step up their scoring.
Yeah, Loera, he needs to put, 4 or 6 more points up a night. I think Navarro's got the ability to put some points up, and all those other guys that are out there, there was some points left out on the court that they just didn't hit. And if they can knock those down, they can be a little more competitive. But that turned out to be the difference tonight, as Central hit shots down the stretch.
And they win by a final score of 60-50. We'll take a break. We'll be joined by Postville coach Andy Deering, as well as Central coach Brady Stramer, when our postgame show continues after this.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill the deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
Are you wanting to eat better, feel better, get your weight or other numbers under control, and need someone to hold you accountable? This is Brady Stramer, registered dietitian with Veterans Memorial Hospital. I welcome consultations with patients of all ages and look forward to helping you meet your nutritional goals. Please call the hospital to set up an appointment or ask your doctor for a referral at your next visit.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Bacon Concrete in Postville, Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, the Loena Savings Bank, member FDIC, Furniture Showcase in Allwine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments, and Rivals Inc. Custom gear, screen printing, embroidery, and online shopping at rivalsinc.com. Post-game show continues. Central boys win by a final score of 60-50. We're joined by their head coach, Brady Stramer. Coach, first off here, a great run, 13-0 run. You took a timeout, tied at 47, a little over 2 minutes to go, and you guys played your best stretch of ball.
Yeah, we really did. I told the guys at halftime, the second quarter, I think we scored 1 point. We really struggled to put the ball in the basket, and it didn't get a whole lot better, especially from the perimeter. I thought our defensive intensity kind of put that run together there in the fourth, and our guys just kind of hung with it when the shots weren't falling. And then at the end, we played our best basketball when it mattered most.
All right, had the early 9-point lead, saw the lead slip, fell down by 6 in the third quarter, and I think you like how your young team responded.
Absolutely. It's easy to get discouraged. I thought we had a lot of open shots at the basket. We just couldn't get them to fall. We weren't really getting anything in transition. Credit to Postville. They got back on defense. They didn't give us any easy buckets. I thought we stopped fouling as much. That really was an Achilles heel on Tuesday and then again tonight. But toward the end, we did a better job moving our feet. I think we only had 2 team fouls that last period, which was big.
All right, and obviously you almost had 4 scores in double figures. Let's start talking about Isaac Lone and Owen Hammersland. Maybe not the great shooting night, but Lone had 17 and Owen had 13.
Yep, Owen always kind of draws the other team's best player. He guarded Minikue the entire game pretty much. I think he sat maybe 1 minute. So he spends a lot of energy on defense, but he never complains, never makes excuses. I thought Isaac played extremely well. He did a lot of things that aren't going to show up in the stat sheet, played really well on defense, helped us out when our guys got beat, kind of got us set in our offenses. So those 2 guys definitely were a big piece of our win tonight.
And Vaughn Zettergreen, 11 points in the second half, and he's really stepped into a leadership role for you.
Absolutely. The lone senior, he's just someone you can rely on and off the court. Some nights he gets a whole bunch of minutes, some nights not as much. He kind of opened the floodgates, if you will. He hit that 1-3 in the fourth quarter, which kind of started us on our run there. He does a lot of things. We asked him to play pretty much 5 positions. Sometimes he's bringing up the ball. Sometimes he's in the middle. He's kind of a glue man for us.
All right, and Jake Hertrup, nearly double figures. He had 9 points for you.
Yep, Jake's he was kind of in the middle of our zone for us. I wanted him to be a little bit more aggressive, but he had some big rebounds down the stretch, and then he was able to play with 4 fouls for, I think, the last period there without fouling out, which was big for us as well.
All right, obviously 3-point shooting, and you had good looks tonight, but just 6 of 32 from 3.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the tape. I thought, like you said, I thought a lot of them were good looks, but at the same point, we didn't do a good enough job of attacking the basket. I don't know how many free throws we shot. Not many. It got ballooned up there at the end with the situation there, but we got to do a better job getting the ball in the paint and then having those kick-out threes.
All right, you guys play games on Monday and Tuesday. Busy week next week.
Yeah, busy week. We go to Edco Monday, MFL Tuesday, then we go to Lansing next Friday. So tough competition, and then 1 week before break, so we got to close it out well.
All right, we'll talk to you before the MFL Marmac game on Tuesday night. Good luck to you guys.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Central basketball coach Brady Stramer and his Warrior team victorious 60-50. We'll take a quick break. We'll be joined by Postville coach Andy Deering when our postgame show continues after this. Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Buchenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what they do at Clayton Drug, now offering free delivery of prescriptions to the Monona area. To find out more, call 563-245-2530. Clayton Drug can help you transfer your prescriptions quickly and easily to their pharmacy. Clayton Drug is committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve all in between.
Pirate Warrior Basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa, Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Adverse Weather Insurance, Jim Furman of Volga, your independent crop insurance agent, and Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. You're listening to Upper Iowa Conference Basketball on KCTN FM 100, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa. So our final score, it is Central winning 60-50 over Postville. We're joined by Postville boys basketball coach Andy Deering. And coach, first off in this ball game tonight, put yourselves in a situation, tied at 47 late in the ball game, and Central goes on a run.
Yep. Yeah, I thought, overall the boys battled back and forth. Like you said, it was a really good basketball game. What we like to see, it's competitive the whole way, back and forth. I was glad to see us battle back after we did get down and then took the lead. And then kind of held the lead for quite a while, and then obviously they hit some big shots at the end. Their threes were falling towards the end that we were hoping that weren't going to go in, but they were able to find a way to make them, and that hurt us.
All right, you mentioned down by 9 early, but man, your team responded there. Had a really good stretch over that second, third quarter where you really saw where you think your team can become.
Yes, that's the intensity that we've been talking to them about. That's the biggest thing for them is we got to be that intense all the time. It's tough to practice that at that speed all the time, but that's what we've been pushing to get to, because now we don't have those big guys in the middle that we can rely on to clean it up. So we're kind of looking for the next person to fill in and be a scorer for us and be another big leader for us.
All right, yeah, that's right, because Josiah Minique tonight did everything you asked of him. Had 27 points to lead the way for you.
Yep, and that's kind of what we put on his shoulders. This year he's a key player. He has a lot of experience, and he worked a lot this summer on it. So for him to do what he did tonight is kind of what is expected. And he took leadership when nobody else was hitting shots, and he just started taking it to the rim.
All right, you got some good minutes out of the guys that you were playing tonight, but still looking, you mentioned, for that other scorer, a guy or two that needs to step up for you.
Yep, and we got some young kids that have done some stuff. Cedric's an athletic kid. He does a great job, and he can score all summer long. He was scoring like crazy, but for some reason right now I think he's got that sophomore. He's scared. Doesn't want to screw it up for the team, and he needs to get rid of that because we need him to score at least 8 points. And Giovanni's usually bigger. He got into some foul trouble, so we really rely on those three right now is what we're after. And Xander Martinez's shots weren't falling, so that's another one that we'd like to get at least 8 out of.
Absolutely there. All right, quick turnaround for you guys. Play tomorrow, right?
We do, yes, pending the weather.
Yes.
But it sounds like, we'll be playing tomorrow. I don't know anything about them. Like I said, the little guys in the locker room, this is a game that we just go have fun, go up and down, learn something, kind of work on our stuff that we don't normally do, in practice. And it's a glorified practice, basically,
Yeah.
But we want to take it as serious as we can. But ultimately, it's a fun day. It's supposed to be a fun day.
All right, Coach. Good luck to you guys. We'll catch up with you guys after the break. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to you.
You too. Thanks, Dan.
You betcha. Postville basketball coach Andy Deering talking things over there about his Pirate team as they drop a 60-50 decision. Quick break. We'll wrap things up from Central right after this.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Welcome back to Elkader. Start to wrap up the post-game show here tonight on KCTN. Boys final 60-50. Central victorious over Postville. Girls final tonight. Let's start there. The Central girls win tonight by a final score of 42-33 in our girls matchup. They went on a 9-2 run to close the game. Other girls finals tonight. Southwind beat Clayton Ridge 25-24, rallying to win that ball game. Turkey Valley over North Fayette Valley 56-42. Edco beat East Buchanan 60-46. Alburnett over Starmont 61-26. We're joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. Coach, let's get your thoughts on our girls game tonight.
We talked about it. You see the youth, you see the inexperience, comes in flashes, and I think that's for both games tonight. But in that girls game, just got to find some consistency, find what you're good at. And I think Layla Emberson really came in her own tonight, working that inside post. And if Central can get her going and then open up those outside shots, They could be a pretty talented team, but I think they still have some things to fine-tune.
And for Postville, got the fourth quarter in this opportunity. They continue to take steps forward.
Yeah, you're right where you want to be. If you're Postville, you got a tie ball game with a couple minutes to go. You just got to get over that hump and try to get that win. And they were in foul trouble early, so kudos to them to be staying in it, even though despite the foul trouble.
All right, our boys' final tonight. Central closed on a 13-0 run until Postville hit a 3 at the buzzer, so it ends up being a 13-3 run. They win by a final score of 60-50. Other boys' finals tonight, Southwind leads Clayton Ridge early in the second quarter. They've got a long ways to go there. 26-14, Southwind in the lead. North Fayette Valley beat Turkey Valley tonight 75-39. Edco over East Buchanan 70-49. Albernet beat Strama by a final score of 79-34. The Warriors finally shaking off the Pirates late, and Postville Central won the first and fourth quarters. Postville won the second and third, basically.
Yeah, and it was interesting because it was a tie ball game there, and all of a sudden Central went on a run, hit a couple of shots, got some stops, and kind of went cold for Postville. And like you said, a young team, inexperienced, things are going to come in flashes, and I think both sides of it kind of saw that tonight. Postville's got to find another scorer, at least one, if not two more scorers to help out Josiah Minikue. Great night for him, 27 points for Central. Keep plugging away. Keep getting that experience.
Yep, that's the big thing. Looked like a top team that is growing up in a hurry with 21 points in the first quarter. Follow that up by looking like a team that's young and putting 1 point on the board in the second quarter.
Absolutely.
But they finished strong, and that's important as they win this ball game 60-50. Next Tuesday night, right back here in Elkader, it will be MFL Marmac and Central. Chalk Talk begins at 5:45. Girls game time at 6:15 with the boys game to follow. And that's on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com and the KCTN YouTube channel as well. We'll see you Tuesday night.
I'll be there.
Again, Central girls and boys victorious in our featured games tonight. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click on the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
At Alameda Clayton Electric, we provide more than just electricity. Help you or your loved one gain a sense of independence with our First Call Emergency Response System. The system is activated when the first call client falls or presses the alert button on their pendant. The call is answered by a trained emergency response operator available 24/7. Learn more by calling ACEC at 888-788-1551. Alameda Clayton Electric, your touchstone energy provider.
Being good at life means getting your finances together so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of expertise, New York Life Insurance Company provides you with benefits you can enjoy while you're, living. So give your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer in both Guttenberg and Monona, a call. You can reach Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. That's 563-252-2471. They can help you and your family be